my microphone stuff set up here, right? Yep, we've got that going. I have my camera good. Now the only thing left is to actually launch this game and get OBS to grab everything. So with that, hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. It's me, Sergeant Killer Snow with Snow Studio Gaming, and today we are going to be beginning our expedition with Expedition 33. One moment. Okay. Yeah, just wanted to check messages. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and go to the main scene, which is going to show my background for a second. Isn't it beautiful? Alright, we're going to skip that, go to game capture, and I'm going to hit play, and once I see the game icon... Oh, they say it's better with a controller. Okay. Do I want to use the Xbox one, or do I want to use... screw it. I'll use the Xbox controller for now. I don't want to take the time to configure the Azeron keyboard for it, but I might do that after stream just to make my life a little bit easier later. Possibly, depending on what their control schemes are like. So, let's get rid of that. And activate that USB line for the controller. We're gonna hope and pray that our system doesn't do the whole peripheral device reset thing. I do intend to potentially tonight, actually, cut off my system and begin the process of flushing out and cleaning my liquid cooling loop, because I think it's been a problem. Hey Ari, welcome. Would you be able to switch controllers mid-game? Yeah, I'd be able to switch controllers mid-game and everything. Most games that are modernized have even automatic control detection, so if you have, like, if you're using keyboard and you tap a key and it used to be running on the controller, it'll just swap over. Not sure if this game has it, but I like that they even say that it's best played on a controller. I'll see what the control schemes are like and see if I can bind a reasonable thing to my Azeron keyboard. Ooh. Ooh, what an audio. Okay. So, now that I've got the game open, I can safely go in here and start setting up the game capture. I'm glad there was no opening cinematic that was possibly missed. I'm going to hit my studio mode real quick so that way I can go to the game audio, make sure that we're grabbing that, and then I'm going to have to tailor that volume level because it did seem a little high for me. But that's okay. We'll exit studio mode. I know nothing about the gameplay. Nothing. Let me up that a little bit. Not sure what the volume is quite like you guys yet. I know I can turn it down for myself to tailor it, but just let me know what I might need to adjust as we get into the game. Hashtag not sponsored, but I had to swap from my adrenaline shocks because they weren't really showing up, the A-Shock brand that I was drinking almost religiously, and I finally decided to try G Fuel since all the big-time gamers are drinking that, and it's not bad. It's not bad. I've tried a couple flavors now. It's pretty decent. Alright, let's see. Nope, we don't want to make it Spanish. I can understand it, but we're not going to do that to the audience. We're going to make size of text large. And speaker personal color. Yes, I would like personal colors in that. Let's see. Gameplay tutorials enabled. Yes. Customization. Oh, got it. Allow the customization of characters to appear during in-game cinematics, and some cinematic shots may not look as intended, but it's fun. Alright, they've got a sense of humor. I like that. They know what their audience might try and do. Yeah, this is a really, really nice soundtrack. I'm vibing while I'm trying to figure this out. Sprint input is going to be set to hold. I don't mind that for right now. Vibrations, we can possibly... Yeah, I'll leave those on. Aim input... We'll see what everything feels like there once we're in. We're not inverting those. Okay, so... Let me take a look through here real quick. I'm gonna want to cap that for stream purposes. I don't want to have it doing too much conversion and downscaling, because then it ramps up the processor use. Display mode, borderless windowed, wonderful. Like they knew where to go and what to pick for me. That's great. Motion blur, we'll see how bad it might get. I typically can't stand film grain, but I want to see how they managed to do it and see what they did. Everything else will leave as is. Widescreen battle. Oh. Maximum screen ratio occupied by the battle UI and victory page when playing with a widescreen monitor. I see. I do need that. I'm on the 16.9. Oh, let's not do that. Did that just change things? It probably did. Double check. Nope. Alright, cool. I'll leave it on high, and if we wind up with problems, we can go ahead and check that out later. I'm leaving this. When game is in background, I'm going to have this be at like 45% volume. So that way when I alt-tab out, it's not totally gone, and I can actually hear if I've accidentally left the game running in the background, because I've done that before. Wondered why my computer was sounding like it was dying when I was just browsing YouTube. Let's see how I can see their colors. I tend to nowadays have to add a little bit of colorblind mode, sadly. Persistent centered dot. I'm gonna have the persistent centered dot just for camera's sake. And you know what? No, let's leave it off for now. Oh, hey, cool. I could have actually looked at this for key. Oh, it's UI and stuff up here. Okay. So expedition menu makes sense. Pause menu. Re-aim. Run or shoot. Radiant attack. Interesting. Strike, parry. That's the expedition status, different from the expedition menu. Then we have back or dodge. Okay, so I'm assuming that the orangish text is going to be the battle options, and the other ones are going to be exploration options. Or menu options. No, exploration, because jump isn't a menu option. Interact, jump, skills, melee, okay. Camera, that makes sense. This, I usually forget about the D-pad. Open map and camp. Nice. DVD killers would love that bottom button. Let's see. Hey, Adman, welcome. Have I ever experienced adjusting the settings before a new game and feeling like something about gameplay was spoiled? Sometimes. But, you know, unless the game takes the time to put a tutorial that goes over the controls, I wind up trying out all the buttons at the start, and then whatever isn't used immediately, I will just assume isn't used at all. And I wind up missing out on possible combination things that would have been available and things like that, so I need to kind of give myself a brief overview and hopefully not give myself too much of a spoil in the process. That's why I like when they give it to me right here in the start, because if I have to look it up online, then people will put controls for like unlockable characters and like they'll put all special skills listed down, and I'm like, I didn't need that. But I think we're done with the setup. Let's get into this expedition. Oh, okay. Story is narrative with less demanding combat. Although I do like a simple story, I do also enjoy the combat. It keeps it engaged. Expedition or intended difficulty with challenging combat, and expert would be the hard with highly demanding combat. Enemies deal greater damage. Mass and mastering dodges and parries is required. Difficulty, difficult games with real-time mechanics. Let's do the turn-based expedition one. Tutorials. We'll have those enabled. Wait a sec. This option has no effect in New Game Plus. This tutorials are automatically skipped. Nice. Yep. My video volume is much lower than the soundtrack at the moment. Oh, like my microphone volume? Yeah, I can't really do anything about that. I don't have an amp plugged into it, but I can lower the game volume by a bit, or I can just go into the settings and reduce the, I'm gonna reduce the music volume, soundtrack volume. Change difficulty mode at any time in the settings. Yes, of course. So once we start up, I'll go in and I'll make sure that the soundtrack is turned down a little bit. Because I have my personal volume turned down up to all the way to a halfway point. So I know it's kind of loud, but I know that I hear things at a louder volume than you guys do, just because of the way I have things set up. Yep, I'm gonna also see about putting a, if I can turn this into a, nope, that gets rid of the lettering. Let me see, maybe screen, yeah, there we go. So now it can kind of be seen. It'll show the game through the captions a little bit better, nice. Yeah, I think it may have been just being in the menu. Oh, that's beautiful scenery. Oh, had a little bit of a stutter. For chance, I might have to turn it down from high to just one single notch lower, but I don't want to hit the start button because a lot of times that forces a skip. Yeah, this sounds like the type of song you'd hear someone singing to a field of fae as they prance and dance. Yeah, I'm noticing the sound balance is better. I turned it up past the halfway point once it actually started. Is that Harry Potter?
If you're gonna give someone flowers, you should probably do it before they wither and die.
What, the flower? Or Sophie?
Oh.
Ooh, dark. Sophie would approve. Hey, you said it, not me. The others are waiting for you. You're supposed to be helping with the festival.
With what? Putting up 3 tables? They'll manage.
You underestimate Lumiere's enthusiasm for the expedition. There's at least 5 tables.
5?
Marvelous.
Have you tried throwing with your other arm
Is that
instead?
a robotic arm?
If you could hit the painters directly, that would actually be useful.
You know, hobbies don't always have to be useful. I'm enjoying the uselessness of today and readying my usefulness for tomorrow.
Interesting philosophy.
I get to do a lot more than throw rocks.
That's what all the other expeditions said.
Hey, you know they
Someone's a
gave their
pessimist.
lives to lay the trail for us, right?
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
Yeah.
I've heard that Unreal games on PC have a stutter when they're trying to load up the shaders
You still
since
got
5.
a flower to give.
I think that was fixed. It was supposed to be.
Yes.
I know that my computer's had a little more trouble playing
Just
games on higher graphic
not sure how
settings
to start.
since I haven't, you know,
after 4 years
taken
apart,
proper
what do I
care
say
of
to
it.
her on the day of her gamage?
Hopefully it won't
asking
struggle
me.
as much after
I don't know.
thorough physical
Son's
maintenance.
about set, so be direct. Hey, Soph, been a while. Could we...
Oh. Interesting. Also, let me know if you guys like that thumbnail. I'm thinking of trying to do something like that imagery as kind of like the base UI for the other scenes, like the starting scene and stuff like that. See if I can make that into something. A flower for Sophie. Take it? Yeah. For pretty sure I'm gonna have to give that to her. Okay. So it looks like, okay, so there is like tilt for walk, so there's varying degrees. That means their input isn't just like input detected, start moving. At least for controllers. Let me see with yeah, I'd probably have to hit a specific button to toggle walking if I were using the keyboard and mouse. Controls are pretty snappy and responsive. The animations are smooth, but the movement is pretty instantaneous. Not bad. Like that. The camera's also pretty quick and responsive, and I think that we can set the sensitivity of that. This is beautiful. They definitely also left on the baseline camera effects for the way light diffuse. No, they probably like custom tailored it, but it's one of the things that, for my eyes specifically, can be a little bothersome. Oh, that's gorgeous. Seeing that in the distance. This is an excellent example of a vista view, by the way, because chances are we're going to be going down and following that path and going to these areas right here. But seeing it ahead of time is a vista view, and seeing where our intended path may lead us is another example there. Alright, let me actually play the game.
Let's go. I'll accompany you there. Are you ready to see her again?
Yeah.
I want to see what interactions I might have. Oh, hey, there's the walk toggle. They even have it on the controller. Nice. Probably need that at some point. Until then, I will almost never touch the left bumper. Kind of want to, like, punch boxes and stuff. Oh, wait. Is the right bumper also? No, it wasn't. Okay, I just somehow toggled it. It wasn't moving fast enough. Sprints. Oh my god, that's satisfying. I like their sprint speed. Is it limited, though? Is it unlimited in exploration mode and then faster, or it actually has to train in combat? But I don't know. A lot to think about.
I set up these grapple shortcuts. Nice, huh?
A grapple shortcut?
Don't tell
Oh,
your
wow,
sister,
I should have
though.
paid
I sort
attention.
of borrowed the hooks from the Expedition Academy. Wish
Thief.
I had them when I was working as a courier.
Yeah, that would have made you very much like Dying Light. I can tell if I had the center dot always on, I'd probably be semi-triggered from dealing with Marvel Rivals aim offset. I hate when that happens. Alright. Let's see what I can do. At least the sound for the game is still there for me. So I can still kind of deal. It's not the camera that's protesting. It's literally all of my peripheral devices are currently freaking out about stuff. But like I said, it's probably because my computer desperately needs the physical maintenance, and I've just been procrastinating it when I really definitely should not be. So let me set this to something else, and then go to properties, and set that to that again, because I know I personally heard the game. So there we go. Alright, so when that happens, at least while playing this game, it doesn't seem like it's going to be as much of a problem, because then it's not going to do that same stuff that it did before, where it totally muted everything and made me have to like restart the game. I have to center my stuff a little bit. There we go. Yeah, right? Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm probably gonna have to turn off my controller and turn it back on because it did not want to register just now. Oh. Oh, nice. Those will probably be explained in the game, though, so I'll leave that be. Okay. The controller is being a problem. I'm gonna plug it in directly. Sorry for the banging around that the microphone just experienced. On the spot solutions. Let's see if this works. The mic only seemed to mute for like 2 seconds. Yeah. But it like cycles everything because I use like a 14-port USB hub. So whatever's causing it to now be a problem is affecting everything plugged into it. I'm gonna relaunch the game because it's not detecting the controller. So if we experience that cutscene again, I'll wind up skipping it, just letting you guys know in advance. Let's go ahead and launch that again. I'm gonna crank the graphics down just a little bit, so that way we don't experience as much of the graphic stuttering. It was nice to see the environment in high quality graphics, at least right there. But if I'm gonna try and crank it up or play it without the stream, that's the only time that I would be setting it to high or epic at this point. Because I have too many other things running that it's gonna make my system scream at the moment. Alright, I see that we have audio. I also see that I'm not getting any input here. It looks like this controller has finally decided that it's had enough, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna hit the be right back screen real quick while I go ahead and track down an alternate controller. Or this thing can just not listen to me. That's also an option. I said go to the be right back screen. Now my stream deck wants to act up. think I got things mostly set up. I need to reactivate Stream Deck software, and hopefully it will now obey as well. New controller firmware update. Oh, wonderful. Okay. Let's see if the controller works fine without the firmware update for now. And I'll deal with that later. Okay. There we go. Stream Deck software is active, and now that means I should be able to get control of my stuff again. Let's go to main. Alright, we're good. Children, stop the arguments. We're good. And look, it even created a nice autosave for us to continue off of. Nice, smooth, and dynamic. I didn't even see the autosave symbol. I should pay attention for what that looks like so I know when to not accidentally crash everything.
Come on.
Oh yeah, the flower. Boop. There. Yep. Take it. Pick it up. Do the thing. Let's go.
All right, let's go.
Awesome.
I'll accompany you
This
there.
is really
Are you
fucking
ready
pretty.
to see her again?
Yeah.
I'm ready to
You're
see
ready.
her for the first time. Alright, now I get to witness what she's doing
I set
here.
up these grapple shortcuts. Nice, huh? Don't
I also
tell your
forgot to
sister
turn the
though. I sort
graphics
of
down. Whoops.
borrowed the hooks from the Expedition Academy. Wish I had them when I was working as a courier.
I don't want to take the chance that it would set me back again.
Come
and
on,
have to
good
do
stuff.
this,
Speed up a bit. Sophie
because
will have
sometimes
already gamashed
graphics
by the time
settings
you've
will
arrived.
need a reset. Why is there a piano up here? That is cool as hell, and it's not even coming from the robotic-looking arm.
Can't believe Sophie already turned 33. She looks so much younger than you.
Thanks.
She's popular. I'm sure she already has a necklace full of flowers.
I can imagine.
A necklace full of
You look
flowers.
tense.
Yeah, yeah.
I know what you need. A little jewel.
Oh yeah! Mortal Kombat.
No.
Come on, it'll loosen you up.
I love how his answer was just.
Can't go and see
no.
Sophie all somber and tense. And if you win, I'll give you something you can use with your Lumina converter.
What the hell is a Lumina converter?
Oh,
And yes, of
you're
course, I'll beat your ass
Yes.
for some free gear. Go through battle tutorial during. Yeah, let's do that. I better learn. Ooh, okay, I see their battle. Oh, okay. Alright, so phase 1 here, breaking down the UI and everything. So I see that they've got a nice little setup here where it goes ahead and highlights the area that they want to go ahead and section off. The UI creates this little banner on the right and shows the actual text. During your turn, your character can attack, aim, use a skill, or use an item. Skills consume AP, and you can gain AP by performing a base attack with parry. So this system looks a lot like, what do you call it? Persona. The dungeon sections of Persona, like Persona 4, when you're doing your thing there, like even the art style a little bit is kind of reminiscent of that. Not like borrowed, but I can definitely see inspirations as such. See, that's got to be the timeline. Shows character turns. That was something that I became familiarized with through Star Wars Galaxies, and also it was more widely known for being used in Final Fantasy X. Like a lot of Final Fantasy players had this experience here. Turn order indicated on that. Try attacking to gain 1 AP. Sure, you're not going to let me do anything else. Oh, let's see. Deal more damage with the overcharge. Charge Gustav's arm by dealing damage, dodging, and parrying. That seems pretty legit. And I can switch targets, but I'm not going to. There's only one. Enemies usually perform 1 action per turn. They say usually, which means that enemies will have the option to chain attacks and everything in the future. That's going to be fun. You can defend during their attack. R1 is parry, and circle is dodge. Okay. Ah, okay, so it's gonna be timing based on. Alright, I'm gonna have to learn their attack animations and their fancy flourishes and what is and isn't the actual damage window. Okay. Dodge at the right time to avoid damage. Dodging at the last moment will trigger a perfect dodge. Nice. I am not sure how my capabilities are going to be with getting these dodges and everything in place. It's going to take me a little bit. Character's AP can be used to cast skills. Each character can have up to 6 skills equipped. Try to use a skill. Abman, let's see, actually shows PS5. Yeah, it's part of the control swaps. So I actually already did something like this while I was setting up control switching for a project that I didn't actually even get to finish properly, but I know that the control switching worked, and I learned how to do that in Unity. You basically just set a variable for the icon of the button that's supposed to, you know, do the thing, and then that sprite gets replaced with whatever control scheme is in use. So if you swap control scheme to keyboard and mouse, it'll show the keyboard binding that is bound to that ability. So when I use the Xbox controller, it was showing Xbox buttons, and then plugging in this PS5 controller shows the PlayStation scheme, and if I swap to keyboard and mouse here, now it's a space bar, so you can't actually see that part. If I get rid of that, boom, space bar. Alright. So, deal more damage, but I'm not ready to use overcharge yet, but they want me to take a look at the skills. Ooh, Lumiere Assault. Low physical damage, 5 hits. Critical hits generate 1 additional charge. Gustav starts with 2 skills. He can use attacks and skills to charge up his overcharge meter and unleash a devastating blow with his overcharge skill. Use Lumiere Assault to gain charges. Right, so critical hits would gain more charge, and then high lightning damage based on the amount of charges, but it deals 1 hit, and it can break, which probably means break guard. So that's going to be interesting to see here in a second. Ooh. Improve your skills effects. Achieve perfect timing to unleash even stronger. Hell yeah. Those are really quick. Parry shares the same timing as the perfect dodge, more difficult than a regular dodge. Yeah, because you have to, it's the timing of perfect dodge, whereas dodge has like a few fractions of a second more usefulness there. But it recovers 1 AP in addition to avoiding damage. Nice. Ooh, if you parry every part of it, you gain a counter. Oh, that's a counter charge, and we're at overcharge, I think. Yep. Nice. Okay. So we're gonna do that. We're going to use overcharge, and we're going to mess up our.
For those who come off.
I was looking at the animation. That was awesome. I like the victory screen here too. Okay. Battle loot, experience, bonuses to experience due to certain modifiers. It'll be fun to learn what those modifiers are. And a readout there at the bottom.
You won. Now, don't you feel better? I see your smile.
Ah, so it's because he likes victory.
All right. Now, let's go find Sophie.
Color of Bloom. Okay.
I saw her near the red and white tree.
Yeah.
The red and white tree.
Oh, the plaza is lively. Why people like to celebrate the gommage is still a mystery to me, but oh well.
Gommage. What's the gommage? The only thing that even sounds close to that that's in my, knowledge lexicon is omelette du fromage. If you don't know cheese omelet, learn from Dexter. Where? Oh, there. It's like, where am I going? I've been playing too much Resident Evil. I'm looking for a direct path.
The red and white tree. I've always found it beautiful. I don't really understand. You and Sophie broke up so long ago. but
Okay.
clearly you never
Tragic
got
breakup.
over. Why'd you wait until today to say something? It's a bit late, isn't it?
Hey, don't be harsh in
Sophie's down there.
the whatever he's got going on for
I
him.
know.
Good luck. I'll be here for you if things don't go as planned.
Thanks.
Feels like she wants slightly to be the alternate love interest, but at the same time, just really, really cool and being friends. Just based off vibes, they're the only other people here.
The last few days meant everything.
Charlie, okay, Daredevil, that's why. Yeah.
Can we talk?
Oh, now I can't unhear it. That's so good.
I love you all.
She said, "Oh, you're present there, brother. You win." That?
That's
You
for
know
your,
better.
If there's room.
I don't know that much about that character yet, so
There's always room.
let them tell me.
You know,
And
I'm
if you-
sorry that... I
You
miss
don't need to. Okay,
You go.
you.
Alright, that's actually really cute
You,
and realistic.
You know how I feel? I wish things had been... You know, I often think... Another path, you know, another future.
Still can't finish your sentences, can you?
Nope.
Yep.
Apparently not.
That hasn't changed.
I saw good detail in the facial
I missed
features
that.
and the expression right there. I saw a lot more of Charlie Cox's face with that one.
I never faulted you for wanting to believe. You're fighting
Yeah.
to change things.
Fighting his friend. Uh-oh.
I understand. Just
Not uh-oh, but like seeing the gesture. It's almost like
In a
one or
different
the other
world,
is branded in
right?
a way that is
We'll
plainly
break the cycle,
visible,
so she can't steal anyone
that
else's
others
future.
know that they are
stubborn people
quote
change
unquote
the world.
expeditioners that
And you
may
are
or
the
may
most
not be
stubborn
dead later.
person I know.
Yeah, I thought it was Robert Pattinson on initial look as well. That's why I was like, is that Harry Potter?
Walk me to the harbor?
Yes.
Thing looks fantastic. Let me look around for a... There's the save in progress. Alright, I see what the symbol looks like now. Now what I want to do is go to settings, go to graphics, and set this to medium instead. Why is... Oh, it looked like there was a loss of an option when I swapped down to medium. Oh cool, there's no need for a reset. Cool. So now we play as Sophie. Ah. When she's loading in, she looks like the girl from The Ring. Yep, she definitely... Just a trash can. It's just a trash can, but you gave us a whole different camera angle. Which I do appreciate. Is that a... I guess I'll find out here in a second. It is something that they've applied to most things. Is it just like an inspection camera view? Interesting.
Oh, hi, Sophie. So Gustav really did come, huh?
Yeah, he did.
So that means that I could talk to people as different characters in
I knew you
exploration
would.
mode as well. Has
Has
everybody
everybody
left?
already left?
Yeah. Everybody's heading to the harbor. Sophie.
Okay, that's a nice way of pointing us in the right
Looks
direction.
like you still have a lot of flowers left.
Well, there are less and less people to buy them. I just wish you didn't have to wear one.
Tiffany,
I should finish cleaning up here and join everyone at
Alright,
the
so
harbor.
there's definitely things that are like socially marking these people as like for something in their society.
See
I'll
you.
figure it out.
See you.
But that's interesting. So the flowers mean things. He's got something that means something because that kid turned in like did the little hand to chest, little tiny bow section thing. It seemed like it was It seemed like it was intended as like a expression of honor to people that are either already dead or are taking on a giant undertaking that is almost guaranteed that they won't survive. What's this? Is this where we dropped in? My word, it is. Okay, so I know my explorations aren't fruitless because we found that chroma, so there's stuff around. Let's see if her dialogue changes now that
See
we're
you.
him.
see you.
Oh, so it's just them. Ah, and it forced me back to her. We
I can't imagine what you're going through.
I'm fine.
I like the little dialogue box on
fine.
the right.
I've lived 33 good years. Look around.
I feel like
We've had our whole lives to prepare.
ages have
We're
something
all
to do as well.
fine.
Are they? Do they like wait
Mostly.
until a
I'm
certain
not fine.
age and then send them on an
You will
expedition?
be.
Shall see. What do you? Wait, can I go in there? Is that what I saw? Okay, no, that's that looks like almost PNG images in there, slightly distorted to look like actual space, which again, not a bad idea for preserving, rendering and all that stuff. I feel like this place, since we do have those grapples, I feel like there's gonna be like random spots that will have a hidden grapple point that you can get to. Seems very kind of like really spacious. Item. Move out of my way, peasants. Is this a jump puzzle? This looks like a jump puzzle. This looks like a try your hand at platforming 101. Okay. So, by the looks of it, maybe get on the cart, get on that cart, get up here. Ah, there's climbing. Wonderful, wonderful. Can I make it? Yeah, cool. Nice little platforming. I like that. Okay, so you drop from enough of a height and they have an alternate landing animation. That is generally something you want to do with games that have this kind of realism to it. People have gathered here on their way to the harbor, reuniting one last time. Yeah, they're feeding this. They're trickle feeding it, and it's working. It's good. I'm intrigued. My brain is satisfied trying to figure it out. My brain is all satisfied trying to figure out what's going on before they tell me, and they're not just giving me walls of texting and what do you call it? Exposition and all this other stuff to try and feed as much to me as possible. They're showing it as best they can with excellent scenery, and then just the tiny little bits that I can interact with right now are droplets, tiny little water droplets from the faucet of knowledge of what
Hey,
the hell
you.
is going on. Estelle,
You seem like a woman with exquisite taste.
she might be.
I just finished my sculpture of the legendary Esquier.
Esquier kinda Kinda thick.
This may be my life's finest work, yet not a single soul seems to care. How could I make it better?
Not menacing. Adding some color might help differentiate and distinguish things.
Perhaps you...
Paint it? Brilliant. I knew you were the right person to ask. Thank you for your insight.
Excellent. I love that flower in your hair.
You're most welcome.
I shall get to work tomorrow. I see you're wearing flowers. What's your name?
Sophie.
Okay. Okay, so Sophie's flowers are red, black, and white.
Sophie.
And Estelle seems to
As
be
a thank you, I shall chisel your
wearing
name
a
onto
flower
the
as
statue.
well, but not of the same type. Looks like
Oh,
it's more
you
of
don't have
a
to.
accessory, but it might be also a mark
But I will.
in their society for something. And she's wearing flowers, and she's like, oh, well, as a commemoration, I'm gonna etch your name onto this stone. And it really had that undertone of, I'm gonna etch your name on this stone because you will die and no one will remember you if your name isn't marked somewhere. Isn't that nice? That's so kind. I'm seeing now that since I can jump, now I have too much power. I can do things. I can explore more. I knew that jump was available. I just hadn't actually used it.
The scintillating Sophie.
Ah, Cyril.
You're
Let's
as
see if you're a
gorgeous as
better
always.
Cyril than the one from Archer.
Cyril, you flatterer. Need some help with your writing again?
Oh,
Beautiful and perceptive, per usual. See, I'm preparing the headline for tomorrow. And who could write it better than someone who celebrates her special day today?
oh,
True. So, what will the article be
interesting.
Actually,
about? You don't know.
oh well.
You really are
Wow.
lazy.
Help me again, Sophie, please.
Wow.
Boss will kill me.
Sure. Let me think of a headline.
You gonna pair? Pale sun ascends above the crimson blossoms. Oh, that's a beautiful headline. Destined journey. He really does need to take his job seriously. I really do kind of want to say that one, but... I feel like other expeditions would have already said something similar.
The pale sun.
A headline about the contrast of beauty and death. With the
Yes.
paintress each year claiming the beauty of this world. Okay, now I'm inspired.
Nice.
You really are a divine being, Sophie.
Don't
Yeah,
forget to credit
well,
me.
until she
I would
probably
never.
winds up being a spectral celestial being.
Thank you for all these times.
Yeah,
always
everyone's
been a
talking about her
pleasure.
like
Take
she's
care of yourself.
dying and or
Yeah.
dead. Very interesting dynamics. Can I jump over the... Ooh! I can get running jumps on stuff. Oh, y'all got me really effed up on this one. I am not going to go anywhere I'm supposed to. Y'all gave me run jump capabilities and exploration. Wow, I even heard a bug buzzing closer to my ear. That was interesting. Like, I want to run through parts that don't seem to have interaction, but at the same time, I don't, because it's really, really visually pleasing.
Oh, Luna's playing.
Oh?
You two would make a cute couple.
Oh?
If you say so.
Ah.
Maybe something already happened, huh?
Oh. For a change. Oh, he ain't denying it either. Nah, that's admission of guilt, brother. You done should have said something else. Oh, look what we have here. All right, next.
Please.
I feel like there's something on the other side as well. I also feel like there might be talk interaction. No. I heard someone say please, so I was like, maybe I can do something. Nope. This is blocked off. Clever way to go ahead and gate progression in a way. Trash can? A normal trash can. The other one was just a trash can. This one's a normal trash can. When will I find the mimic trash can? That's the one I'm looking for. Everything's more interesting when there's mimics involved. This message brought to you in part by the Mimic Association. Okay, so can't go through there. There is a little musical swap that happened there. Alright, so she's playing there. Oh wait, that was the same spot we were on. We wanted to go this way. See what may have been on this side of things. Look at that, we found someone.
Doing something, eh? Out there?
Maxine.
Maxine, you're drunk.
Maxine. Yes.
None of you ever come back. You go and you take our resources.
I've been guessing
and
right here.
Waste it all. On a
Or maybe there
fucked
are
up
interactions.
hero adrenaline fantasy. And still, she kills us.
You should go home. Where's your daughter?
Question.
What do you think? Mourning her mother on the anniversary of her death. Of all their deaths.
Then maybe
Rip.
you should be with her.
Yeah?
I can't look at her. She's just another reminder that nothing we do matters. Nothing. We hope and we persevere, and still they die. They all die and we can't stop it. We can't save them. We bring another generation into this world just so they can watch us die before they're even old enough to understand why.
That's why we're going. We can save them. With our Lumina tech. The Paintress.
The Paintress? What? What's a scrawny shit like you gonna do to the Paintress, eh? We're already dead. You're just catching up.
Maxime.
Forget it. Bon voyage.
Interesting. But that confirms that they go on these expeditions to very fatal results, it seems. Alright. We've explored both sides. We've explored a perfectly normal trash can. There's something... I feel like that trash can might be the most suspicious of the trash cans. It was emphasized its normality a little too much. Another family that will be torn apart by the gommage. And more children for the already crowded orphanage. That's unfortunate. So, the gommage is
Sometimes
a pilgrimage
I feel sorry for her.
of some sort.
The Paintress?
Look at her. She looks sad. Maybe she's a prisoner too. Stuck in the same cycle with us.
Is the
Silly
paintress
her.
the statue in the
Only you
distance
could
with
choose
the number?
empathy at a moment like this.
It's one of the few choices I can make.
Might be.
I couldn't do it.
It's
I
okay.
don't know. I will
You don't
figure
have
that
to.
out shortly. This one's a normal trash can. See the other one that was perfectly normal? Too suspicious. Should have given me the option to enter combat with it. I'm sure it would have been a hidden boss. Ooh, ideas for the future for myself. Oh, I could go back to the right. There was a painter with a canvas that I could go ahead and see the actual painting. I want to see it. After I check the trash can, that's inevitably on this side. Look at that. Symmetry. And that one is just a trash can, so that one is the most normal out of them. The most inconspicuous. Along with the other one that was just a trash can. But that perfectly normal one, it's a problem. Okay, so I was kind of looking to the left here before, and this is... We're looking to the right, looking to the right. To the right. I can see something. Let's see, maybe if we look through the back, no? Port de Lumiere. Back more? Was it like on the other part of up on this side? Where I was where I was talking to Max. Okay, so Max. There's Max. below. Running away. Oh, okay, I see now. Oh, hey, look, I can talk to the guy too.
This lady truly is exquisite.
In love?
Not quite. I'm only in love with her art.
Man, you find it blasphemous. Heard someone say that Expedition 33 is the first JRPG to have turn-based combat since FF10. There have been plenty of JRPG with turn-based combat. Persona, Trails, Dragon Quest XI, Shin Megami Tensei. Yeah, it's just that people don't know anything outside the scope of what they, you know, consume and know. And they don't want to take the time to look into and validate if their claims are accurate or not. So, with that in mind, it's just kind of a thing. We'll say things, and either we can try and illuminate them as to the truth and, you know, facts, or we can just let them live in their ignorance. One way or the other, they'll probably ignore us. Inspiration's been quite lacking.
Paintings anymore. Just because she is called the paintress doesn't mean painting is evil.
True.
Your canvas seems quite empty.
I need inspiration. But you, I can see you're in love. With this fine gentleman, I suppose.
We broke up.
That is of no consequence in the matters of love. But it is this passion I so fiercely desire in my painting.
I like that.
I know. How about showing me a dance of love and sorrow? I am also the official painter of the opera. Will you help me? If you inspire me, you may become the main painting of Lumiere's opera.
Are we gonna have another duel in front of them?
Fantastic. You may start.
Okay.
Let's go.
Come on, dodge your ladies' beautiful moves.
I'm hitting dodge. Oh,
come
God.
on, dodge your ladies' beautiful moves.
One. Three.
That was splendid.
There we
One
go.
more time.
Gotta wait for the slowdowns. I'm not used to it. And I'm sure I have a feeling that the rest of the game won't have slowdowns for actual combat. It's just for this. Yes. Ooh.
That was splendid.
Nice.
I was so enthralled that I completed the painting in an instant.
In an instant. That's not how painting works. This is the only time I'll do this. I just really enjoy. Of course.
It's nice to know something of us will remain in the world after today.
Yeah, even the main characters are right now talking like they're not going to survive past it, so...
It is I who
definite
should thank you.
precedence
I will
of
propose it for the
everyone
new opera painting we have to do this year.
Also, like Final Fantasy X, where, you know, the summoners that go out on their pilgrimage often do not survive. And those that make it all the way to the end and battle Sin do not survive.
I feel it wasn't that impressive, but okay.
Love will always be impressive. Also, take this
That is true.
as a gesture of appreciation. I see your not boyfriend is an expeditioner. It may
He did not
prove
just hit us with
useful.
the not boyfriend title. Recoat can be consumed to reallocate a character's attributes or skill points. Hell yeah. I still haven't even looked at a character menu or anything, so I'm assuming that will come into play later. And hang on a sec, we need to go this way. I know where we're going. We're going down. Not Yelling Timber. This isn't that kind of street. Where next? Oh wait, we went to the left. Let's go to the right. There's actually a little like weaving net with the people here. I want to make sure that there's no little square interaction icons. Okay, cool. Spoiler. Just so sad. Ugh.
You'd have to be crazy to use pictos on your own body.
Why? Aren't you enjoying the show?
Nah, the show's great, but etching chroma onto your skin. Oh, brutal. And just for a dance. I'll stick to painting pictos on my machines. I'm not
Pictos.
cuckoo enough to put them on my body.
could be useful, though.
Interesting.
The expeditions rely on them quite heavily.
Yeah, they're crazy too. But at least you can remove Pictos pretty easily if you change your mind.
Alright, excellent little tutorial of, or an intro to a concept. I don't know what Pictos are, but I'm sure that I will be told about them eventually. The fact that they said that it gets etched onto the skin leads me to believe that it might be what Gustav's hand is got going on with it. Let's see, is there like an observation point here? That is really cool, seeing the number off in the distance for some reason. I don't know why that's so satisfying. People have gathered for the gommage. The paintress will soon wake. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, the paintress will soon wake. That means something really cool's about to happen, and I'm down for it. What in the hell is that? I'm sorry, what the hell are you? They just put mimes into the game? Okay, a weird mime is standing here. I almost feel like I should say we should leave, but
Hello?
I'm too curious. It attacks! Protects its... Ah! The mime put up a mime wall. I should have known. Okay. One that needs to be advertised by the big bucks to be advertised to know about a game's existence. It has to be on their big live streamers, YouTube, or Twitch. Those type of people. Which type of people? I don't know. But I want to take a look at items menu now that we're not bound by the other rules of combat. Small healing tint. We have one of those. Small energy tint. Okay. Okay. That seems pretty explanatory. Oh. So I wonder what. Oh. Interesting. Oh, was that all? Did it use AP for each shot? Interesting. It also looks like it's cracked on the mask. Interesting. Okay. Let me go with the Lumiere Assault. Damn. It said silent. Oh, okay, so they are going to show us what each of these status effects do. I want to say that I am actually really enjoying like everything I'm experiencing here, which is kind of a new feel for just going through intro tutorial phases of the game. Alright, so I'm silenced, and even when I get my AP up, I won't be able to use stuff. So first, let's see what this is about. Oh, looks like you have a particular weak spot there. Yeah, it uses AP each time I fire it. That makes sense. Oh, wait, he actually messed me up kind of decent here. It's my timing a little bit more. We've got overcharge. What? I can't. Why can't I use it? Oh, it needs 4 AP. Right. So the overcharge is there, but I can't use it without the AP. So let's go ahead and just attack. Almost. I keep missing like the second hit of each combo that's used on me. But let's give this a try because, my god, this guy has a lot of health.
For those who come after.
And you're broken. Woo! Time to spill some ink, break an enemy, overcharge with Gustav. Nice. Excellent. I got 2 achievements knocked out there. Stun. Stun is a status effect that prevents the character from playing. That's my least favorite thing to experience, is when a game uses the ability to stop me from playing the game. So glad I'm not having it used on me, but in these games it's expected and fine because that's like a one-turn thing. Let's go ahead and use the Lumiere Assault. Yeah! I win. I received a lot of damage there. I'm still getting used to it.
That was
For
close.
those who come after is a great line in this game. Nice.
Thanks. Did someone build this?
It's still moving.
There's something on its body.
Yes, there is something on its body. It's probably strings, a music record that can be used at camp. And it's called Lumiere. Wait, can I, like, fight this thing again? Is that why that's there? No, Gustav destroyed the weird mime. Okay. So, I almost feel like that might be a little side quest thing. That there might be more mimes. Why I get that feeling? It just kind of follows a slight, I don't want to say pattern. Hang on. Let me try and formulate my words here. So you know how some the mainstream gamers that only play the big title. Oh, talking about the type of people as the mainstream gamers. Wait, I'm trying to piece together your sentence. To be able to kind of restructure it somehow. I don't know why my brain is glitching out trying to read it, but we know that happens to me sometimes. In regard to what I was trying to say for this and beating the mime, I remember several games, like there are games like Pokemon trading card game where you had to go through a specific thing and then you had a chance of finding this really weird guy that you could face, and he would be like the equivalent of Missing No in the old games, and what he would do is he would battle you, you'd beat him pretty easily, and he'd give you a slew of packs of cards and rares and stuff like that. In not Devil May Cry, in the original Onimusha games, there was like a hidden vendor guy that would show up and he would like drop down from the ceiling all goopy and nasty, and there would be weird stuff. But like, there's always going to be like these hidden characters in certain games that when you see them, you'll know that you're either going to encounter them repeatedly through the game, or that you're going to find people like them or associated with them, almost like a coalition of people that you're going to have these interactions with. And I'm intrigued. These are from last year. Oh, so those are probably either flowers for the folks that didn't make it from last year, or those are flowers for those that were supposed to go last year and for some reason did not and didn't make it. Either way, the people on the dock are the ones who won't gomage. They are here to show their solidarity for those wearing flowers. Okay. So that does explain a bit more. It's not just that everyone here is waiting to see the expedition off. They're also like, they know that they are not having to go because these people
I've
are
always
going.
loved the harbor.
Oh, that's actually really sad. Her saying that she really loved the harbor like that with that kind of wistful tone really kind of sells that, like, having to go on this expedition and having so many mixed feelings is ruining that love of the harbor, because now it has this mixed feeling of tension, apprehension, and fear. Paintress will awaken soon and the gomage will start. Do you want to head to the harbor? Before I hit yes, I'm going to hit the be right back sign and go to the bathroom real quick. Bear with me. Come back. We're going back to main scene. Sorry about that. Sophie and Gustav move towards the harbor. It is time to commence.
I see you're apprentices.
Oh.
Gustav!
Apprentices?
What?
Here.
Oh,
Sophie
look
asked
at
us to
them!
bring you your coat.
We
Does
sewed
he
up
have
the
a
sleeves
badass
so
coat?
you don't have to keep rolling it up.
He's got
You
rolled
guys
up
know how to
sleeve
sew.
coat.
Sophie
Oh
helped
yeah,
us.
he's got badass
Turns
vibes
out it's
with,
not that
his
hard.
coat on, right?
Really
Come on.
should have done this ages ago.
You did this.
Gentlemen, that was supposed to be between us, yeah?
Ah. What a snake.
I wanted to do something for you.
How sweet.
So,
Even when they were broken up.
thanks, guys. This is great. Thank you.
See you at the festival?
Don't
I'm
leave
liking the
without saying
relationship
goodbye.
building and the kind of
Yeah, of
world
course
building
not.
between the characters so far. Oh, interesting. That's cool. I know that I can pause that now. Without skipping. I had my finger just kind of twitched.
What? I know that face.
You mean a lot to them. I can tell.
Yeah, they mean a lot to me too. Legacy can take many forms, right?
Put on the mask with the horns.
You
Let's
told
see you
me.
daredevil out.
Right.
I also want to see him wear the jacket. Why does
Why?
that look like it's wrapped up almost like a coffin? That's cool.
I wanted to see you wearing it.
Oh, you like uniforms now?
Smooth pickup. Do it. Why is my buttons being weird? Okay.
This too is your legacy.
Yep.
In a way.
Badass jacket, and the
It's
arm
used
is completely not human. That is that is an artificial arm. That is not something etched into the skin. Cool. Good to know and have that clarified. I like the camera work with them occluding and obscuring, like with the slight Gaussian blur to show what they want you focusing on. Because even though he's in the foreground, they're highlighting her, blurring him, and then at various moments they do the alternation. That's really good cinematic work. They might have an instance or two where the pedals are kind of going through at a weird way, but I'm sure that's just a randomized part of it. I'll probably randomize this. Betting that someone somewhere made a mod of Gustav as Daredevil. They better. They better have. Hey, what am I doing? I don't take orders from you, Williams. But I am gonna shut up and control this. The sound is very nice. Oh, that movement is ominously creepy. All the color going was nice. That was a nice little noir touch. And now it's just Gustav, Sophie, and the goddess. She wiped that away, turn it to 35 or 33. Yeah, 33. That makes sense. That's Expedition 33. I don't know why I thought it would count up. A countdown is ominous. That the thing on his arm is probably why the kid was. No, wait, that wasn't shown on his uniform thing. I would have noticed that. Or on his suit. That's now part of the jacket. Is that symbolism, or did those people literally just turn into rose petal ashes? And God, that's gorgeous. It feels like that's a, yeah, nah, that's a reaction. That's happening. That's actual ash, and then oh, the slow mo showing it. Oh God, what?
I'm here.
This is horrifying and sad. Because thieves killing it. Oh. Music score. Or some shit, because this is feeling like One Piece levels of backstory drama. Where's his ashing moment? Is it there? Or is he for some reason not? Does it just claim people of a certain... No, because those kids vanish too. And now there's just a bunch of piles of flowers, and there are people left behind, so it doesn't take everyone. What do you mean no kids vanished? I thought I saw a kid holding someone's hand and they both disintegrated one by one. Or did it cut to someone else and I'm not?
You can't hide from us,
what
you
I
know.
just saw wrong.
Like I said,
Which is totally
mourning's
likely.
best done with friends. What? It is. Grieving alone's the worst.
Where's mine?
Yeah, but you're too cheerful to be, you know, in a grieving state. What is happening? Why?
Santé,
did
les amis.
they live with
Santé.
you? As already said, all will be revealed.
Could use a drink.
And no doubt that they will be finally weaving this story.
5 tables
Only the
this
adult
year.
vanished?
You see
Okay.
that?
Got it.
Told you we'd beat the 34s. Even my Elle showed up, and she hates these things. Wanna go take a look?
I don't. Maybe later. I'll catch up. I'm okay. I'm okay. You go.
Brother,
Yeah.
not okay.
Time for a refill anyway.
Don't know how this dude can be so
There's an excess of
nonchalant.
wine, again. Thank you, sister, for her generosity.
Oh, and try to enjoy yourself. Don't drink alone, you weirdo.
Yeah, right. Enjoy myself.
All right. Well, I can see both mindsets. One is the mindset of you're alive, celebrate that.
I should
and
check on my
Of course,
She's probably
his
alive,
mindset
as usual.
is, you know, I don't really feel much like celebrating. I may be alive, but now I have to live with
Let's at least check on my end.
live without,
Apprentices.
and then live with the grief of living without. So many people that just became flowers.
Hey, Gustav. Check out the new pictos I made.
Looks a bit rough. You sure it works?
I've been working on this for months.
What
It's my
is
personal
that?
masterpiece.
Your personal masterpiece is, that is very obviously a particle effects emitter on what looks like a spherical object that's been given a shader to go ahead and actually occlude the center, like the center's masked out with a little bit of a gradient, and it's leaking. It's got like leak animations of fluid coming out of it from the bottom, and then it's just got particle emitters going at, I'd say, a rate of 2 to 3 seconds.
Your personal masterpiece seems a little unorthodox.
It's dead useful, trust me. Come on, give it a whirl.
Sure, why not?
Great.
All right,
I'll trade it for 1 token.
a token. Current number of tokens, 1.
Call it
Screw
morbid
it.
curiosity.
You won't regret it.
I'll probably regret it. There was probably other things I could have bought here with that 1 token, right? Who is the baddie with
Hey, Amandine.
the
Having fun?
Amandine?
Oh, hey, handsome. Perfect timing. I'm styling everyone before we ship out. Gotta look sharp when we hit the paintress, eh?
Certainly important.
Cost a token, right?
Can you start me up?
On it. Just bring me a
Damn.
token first.
All right, let's see what this one's offering. I jumped on the first thing. Something told me that I should have hit no chance.
Your mission.
Damn it.
Collect.
Artifacts?
Been holding out on us. What are they?
Relics from before the fracture, passed down through the generations. The council deemed them trinkets, but I think otherwise.
Why you look like my friend Stacy?
It's kind of you to share.
I may not be able to join the expedition, but I'd still like to help. 1 token is all I ask.
Ah,
Should have known. Yes, yes, I really should have known before I spent that first one. Are you offering something too?
Just the man I wanted to see.
Antoine?
you want a rematch, don't you?
Well, it's my last chance, isn't it?
After tomorrow, you'll be the undisputed expert on expedition history.
Oh.
That's tomorrow. What about today?
I'm
Maybe
gonna say
later.
maybe later because I don't know anything about expedition history.
Come,
There's
let's
so
play
much
some
interaction
cards.
to have.
No way.
Hurts.
Everyone knows you cheat.
That's just what
Ha.
sore losers say. Come now. You're going to be a little cautious mouse with the paintress too.
Cautious is good. Keeps you alive.
It does.
We're expeditioners. Stay smart, yes, but be bold, huh?
I
You can't
can't
win
really
if you
fault that
don't
one
play.
too much.
Money's no good out there anyway. Why are you trying to fleece me?
I'm
Because winning's fun.
glad they didn't
Commander?
give me the option to play him. Oh,
Gustav,
what was that sigh? I don't know you like that.
saw you with Sophie. We talked.
You must
Yeah.
have been a failed
Where's your
suitor.
daughter?
Leona's upset. Doesn't want to see me.
Shit.
It's okay. She doesn't need to understand. As long as she gets to live.
Yeah.
That I have issues with that frame of thinking personally, but I do understand
I'm counting on
where
you.
it's coming from.
Oh no. Lots of pressure.
You and Loon and your
Lune?
lunatic.
Your lunatic.
Lune,
That's our
okay.
edge.
Thanks, but that's not.
Everyone has
Everyone
a
has a
role.
role. Lucien, Tristan, Catherine, and you. You made us into a.
Into a.
We have a really good team. Thanks.
Okay.
Tomorrow comes, my friend.
Doesn't it always?
I think there's
Okay.
other survivors out there.
Doubtful.
Oh.
We would have seen signs.
But not impossible. Maybe if they have shield domes.
So,
But they would have been overrun by nerve rounds before they could.
lore. We don't know what's beyond our own, I guess, shield dome. We apparently might have that sort of protection, or not, but they would have been overrun by Neverons before they could build any.
We were lucky the fracture dropped us out here.
Don't know what Neverons
Bought
are
us time
yet.
to get our defenses up.
Fracture dropped us out here.
I don't
Okay.
know. People are resourceful, and Nevrons can't be everywhere.
So I'm gonna
I'm
need
betting on
to
human ingenuity.
find out over time what happened during the fracture.
I like
Learn about Neverons. I'm seeing some good world building that I'm getting a little hype for.
I wasn't sure if I should.
You've been avoiding us. We didn't have to.
I heard Seba filled my spot after I left.
Yeah.
And who was
I think
that?
I'm a coward for staying.
Do you?
Not anymore. Not all of us can change the world. Some of us can only change ourselves.
That can in and of itself lead to change in the world. Don't ever doubt that.
Meaning what? Make yourself accept the unacceptable? Make believe that happiness is this?
More like rediscover
You're
happiness.
deeply in love with Lune?
One Gomash left.
One that.
Maybe contentment is the highest form of happiness.
It makes me sad.
Contentment is compromise.
Painter
of
stole so many
happiness.
things, including your capacity to dream.
In their situation, I'd say.
No, you misunderstand. My mind is where I can be free. She
That
can't
should
touch me there.
always be true.
This is my final act of defiance. Just like the expedition is yours.
If you say so.
Okay. Yeah. Let her do her thing, essentially.
I just finished calibrating the Lumina converter.
Tristan?
We can launch test runs as soon as we land.
Perfect.
Okay.
Hey, does Lune seem preoccupied to you?
I'm interested in the Lumina tech too, because that gives like an entire
Well, it's Lune.
system of possibilities to explore.
This feels different.
I haven't noticed anything, but you know her better.
Why does he look
you
kind
talked
of
to
like the card grifter?
Nah, she doesn't like people prying. I've known her since we were 6. She hates personal questions.
Interlinking the characters and interlinking their history and lore in one simple sentence.
Ah, right. You were both apprenticed to her parents.
Yeah. Let's just say they ran a tight ship.
Yeah. Okay. What is this and what? Oh my god, there's so many people to talk to. Did I already talk to these guys when I came around? No, I didn't. I'm gonna talk to this one though.
Working right now.
Tristan dragged me here.
Alright. Okay, so the stuff on her arm right there, that looks awesome. I love that. Is that what they were talking about before?
Is that the final spot? It's
That's
amazing
cool.
you triangulated Expedition Zero's landing spot.
Theoretically, extrapolated from the archives, but that's 67 years ago. So much of the landscape has changed.
I trust your calculations.
Alright, I can see where I can see where your adoration of this character comes from, Ari.
Thanks.
It's a good strategy, tracing their steps. They're the only expedition with any survivors, and they made it to the monoliths.
Assuming the record's correct, my calculations are correct, that they left clear markers, that the road conditions haven't changed.
You need a drink.
Go away,
She probably does need a drink, but she did very playfully say go away instead of being mad about it. Oh, hey, look, a new menu. Nice. I can actually see stuff, and oh, I can break this down. All right, let me run to the bathroom. Actually, all right, I'm gonna take a little break, go to the bathroom. I'll be back in about 10 minutes. I want to stretch my legs and stretch my kind of everything. I'll be back soon, okay? And I will respond to messages at that time. back. I'm back. We'll hit main scene. I'm actually very excited to explore these menus and take a look at this, break this down a little bit. We have a typical button layout there. It doesn't look like the circle button is labeled, although it should be pretty evident that that is just going to be back. Oh, hey, there we go. Character overview. Character overview shows all information related to a character, possible to perform different actions like changing equipment or wardrobe. Change character's equipped weapon. Yep, Pictos. Okay, cool. And I remember I did trade for a Picto, so I guess I can actually put use to that. Change character's equipped skills by... I forgot my PC. Good thing I always keep a spare nearby. I think I took it off when I went to the bathroom. Also, I got food on the way. It won't be here for at least a half hour, so there's that, but I will take a break to go ahead and snack on some food. It'll probably only be like a 5-minute affair while I scarf down a few slices of pizza. Change the character's equipped skills by selecting any of the skill slots. Wonderful. And equip learned Lumina by selecting any of the Lumina slots. Alright, cool. I have a Lumina slot available, but I don't think I have anything for it. Change the character's outfit and haircut. Oh, awesome. I don't have any Pictos yet. I just traded for one, I thought. For this menu, it is possible to see the list of available Pictos and change the character's equipped Pictos. Pictos are important pieces of equipment. Each character can have 3 Pictos equipped at a time. Characters cannot equip the same Pictos at the same time. Okay. It is possible to sort the list of Pictos by using sorting options, and after winning 4 battles with a Pictos equipped, it will be mastered. Every Pictos has a unique passive effect called Lumina, and after mastering a Pictos, it will be possible to activate its Lumina without having the Pictos equipped. I see. I understand. That's very interesting. Alright, so explore the world and fight enemies to obtain more Pictos, and apparently I didn't actually trade for that experimental Pictos. Or maybe it's something that's in my inventory. Okay. My camera did its little reset thing. Just the camera, thankfully. Okay, so Vitality C. Not sure what the Vitality would be for right now, but I'll get through that. Power. Element. Element is Sword. Perfect. So the weapons have names. That'll be cool for whenever I try and like hunt down specific things. Quick inspection is enough to say that this Pictos is unusable as is. That's why. Okay, so I have to do something to it to be able to use it. So it might still have been a worthwhile investment. Possibly, maybe. Nice. Okay. So we have Recoat, which is to reallocate stuff. I'm going to save that. Can be assumed to give an additional Lumina point to a character. So I feel like I'm going to hold on to that for now. I don't think it would be wise to expend that. And journal entries. Interesting. From 34 up to... Okay. Interesting. Alright. Now let me get to talk to these guys.
Hey, yourself. You okay?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. These were the ones that walked off.
That's okay.
What about you? You say goodbye to Darren?
Oh, that was over ages ago.
Oof.
Oh, sorry. I really thought you guys would work out.
It's for the best. I need full focus on the expedition and our team.
That's why she seems a little more detached. Yeah. I guess forming attachments is either a boon or a curse.
Glass of wine?
When your life is almost guaranteed to be on the line soon.
Stuff.
Bring Gustav a glass of wine.
Who exactly are you talking to? They cut servers from the budget years ago.
They have a whole budget for the survivors. It's interesting.
A farewell party where we serve ourselves. There's a metaphor in there somewhere.
Yeah, there is.
I'm betting you've got another bottle stashed in your coat somewhere. You gonna share?
You won't be. But yes, in fact, I do have a bottle.
Ready, always ready.
Always bring backup.
Right.
And I am prepared. Prepared to live and prepared to die.
Let me take a look at that message. It looks like your message got retracted twice, but let's see. Basically, what I'm talking about, the casual gamer that lacks curiosity and doesn't look around, they have to be sponsored by flashy sponsorships or advertisements to notice if the title exists. I guess.
You're such an idiot.
The only reason I know about Expedition 33 is just people's word of mouth, people telling me that I need to check it out, because I don't consume a lot of media outside of things that I block ads for. So,
Yeah, well, we've only tested it here. Who knows what we'll meet on the main continent? We'll need more field testing once we land.
Don't worry, buddy.
You did suggest it too, Williams. A lot of people suggested this to me.
Great.
It was that's why I had to bump it up to like the very next thing I played, just because it felt like it was needed with how many people were telling me that I needed to check this one out.
Wow, so many expeditioners. So cool.
Look at that young one.
Gustav, come drink with me.
I'm pacing myself tonight.
Yeah, everyone
It's
wants to
so
drink.
boring. It's our last night.
You've been playing
Who
it
knows
and
when
you
we'll
need
be
to
back?
finish it though. You've been on a Minecraft kick.
I like that you say
see.
when and not if.
What am I gonna say? I'm an optimist.
Optimism
Or an
can
idiot.
help.
Depends on who you ask.
Optimism can help early on to get you started on your journey. That's something I do believe in, because it can be really hard, really daunting to do certain things, but if you have that optimism at the
These are
start,
yours.
if the pessimism / realism kicks in later, you've already started it, so it's easier to stay on the path, to stay moving and continue forward than to stop and ruminate and spiral.
You gonna lecture me on drinking?
Ooh. I wouldn't dare. Just calculating how much it will hurt to catch up.
You can start now.
Ooh.
Here, let's have a toast to Sophie, who was always unapologetically Sophie,
Aww.
my fierce and loving friend.
To Soph.
was
Seriously
sweet.
though, this is gonna hurt tomorrow.
Barely knew her, but the I forgot to just like touch on that for a moment. The amount of expressive emotion in that cutscene was amazing. Really well done. Extremely well done. Like, I couldn't appreciate that more.
Tomorrow comes.
I like
but
the
it ain't
quote.
here yet. I'm not crossing the sea sober.
Sober's better than deathly hungover.
No,
I typically don't
not for that.
go out onto the ocean if I'm not a little tipsy.
Go have some drinks.
Because I have a healthy respect and borderline unhealthy fear of the ocean because of that respect and knowledge that I would not be the apex predator in the water.
I just finished calibrating the Lumina.
All right. Already spoke to him. We didn't proceed further.
Ready for tomorrow?
Yeah.
Bastien.
What about you? Heard you were elected Commander 32. Congrats.
Oh, so he's going to be the commander for the next
I've already claimed
expedition.
Alon's office. It's got a nicer view then.
A view of the Paintress. You're sicker than I thought.
CL's a great character. They did a great job with all the characters in this game, both their design and their development throughout the game. I'm glad that
She
I'm
won't be
going to
there
get
for
to see the connections grow.
If we fail, though.
When one falls, we continue. We'll pick up and we'll push on. But I know we will meet again.
When one falls, we continue. I'm really liking their quotables in this game too, because it's life. Whether it's some unknowable, powerful force that wipes you out, or whether it's just time. All of our time is limited. That is our limited resource. That is our currency that we exchange for other currency to buy things. We give time for everything. Oh, that's lovely.
For your field notes. So when you come back, you can tell us
I
everything.
like that. The kids are optimistic too.
They'll
They say when
definitely
you come
want that
back.
for the museum. The complete record of the expedition that destroyed the Paintress.
Man, I love these kids.
And if you find journals
Usually
from
I'm like,
other
fuck these
expeditions,
kids, but
make
man,
sure you
these
save
kids
them
are
for
cool.
us.
Reference again for those who come after. It's a common trope / theme. Yeah. That was the first quotable that I saw. That was like, that's pretty awesome. And then it's the whole like tomorrow will always come, and like everything has been pretty lined up well with actual lessons that can be learned in real life. You know.
And Nevrons.
I can do that. And in return,
okay,
you
so
solemnly
this is gonna be
promise to
like
take
our
care of the
bestiary.
shield dome while I'm gone. I'm entrusting you with the safety of Lumina.
So we are in a shield dome.
I
that
promise.
confirms that.
Promise.
The fracture
I'll
set
use everything you taught us,
through
Monsieur
us somewhere, and we have a shield dome.
I should check on my app.
There's a
She's
chance
probably
that
alone,
others
as usual.
may have survived the fracture and been dropped into shield domes as well, or had shield domes, however that worked out. Mael is probably down here. Yep. But that means that if it triggered that voice line, that must mean that I went ahead and spoke to everyone and did the things, so it is time to reverse.
Having second thoughts about the expedition.
Please. More ready to go than you are.
Yeah, I know. Look, I know we've been over this, but as your guardian, I need to say this one more time. The rest of us only have a year left, but you've got 9 good years before your Gamage. You don't need to
She
leave.
volunteered
It's a lot
ahead
to
of
risk.
time.
1 year out there is
see.
better than 9 years in here.
I know you
She's
think
stir crazy.
If anyone should stay, it's you. You have friends and family who want you here.
so do you.
No, I don't.
Emma thinks of you as family.
Lumia's not my home. Not the way it is for you. Besides, this way I can keep an eye on you forever.
Right.
That's cute.
Because she needs eyes everywhere.
Yes.
Shush. You're lucky you have a sister who cares.
Doubly lucky, since now I have 2.
Alright,
Aw.
enough chit-chat.
See? See,
Come
that
on,
would have told me
let's
that,
have a duel.
she was the little sister figure. Oh, another duel?
You're pretty much the oldest man in Louvier now, no? Come on.
Ooh, she hit him with that little French. No? Oh,
This time, I'm not messing around.
okay. Yeah, let's have a rematch. Let's see if I can actually have a fight with her. I did the fight with the what do you call it? Give it a minute. There we go. Microphone is back. The sound still needs to be adjusted again. So let's go here. Let's do that. And then let's go to properties and set that back up there. And back to main. And haha. So glad I don't have to restart the whole game. I'll keep saying that. That was such an issue before, but that's not even like the Resident Evil game's fault. That's just my system being really screwy right now. Okay, so we're good. I want to see if I can go ahead and just start out with an overcharge.
This was weak.
No break. Damn.
No shame losing to a superior fighter.
It's a good hit. Okay. So... I see. I need to attack first in order to get the AP to use the Lumiere Assault. I am
I hope your
screwing up
Lumina
all my
converter
timing.
works better
She's
than your
going to
dueling.
kick my ass. I already used that healing item, huh? Yeah, I did. I am a little screwed here if I don't, you know, pay attention. Damn. If she hits me with a combo next turn, I'm dead. Yeah, I know I should let it charge up. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to let the gauge on the right charge up. I was like, I have the skill points for it. Let me use it. Derp. Do not have enough for that, and I am hurting. Alright. Oh. That one block saved my life. The one that managed to work. Okay. Do the thing. Nope. I lose.
Too slow, old man.
Now, don't get too confident.
She beat my ass. Kinda, I know it's probably gonna do an autosave thing. It's not. I could reload and try again. Yeah, it's better to learn. Well, yeah, to learn the timings with dodges does make more sense. I should do that. I'm just kind
Emma's
of
here.
going straight
Your
for
sister's
trauma.
going to be looking for you.
Salute. I keep trying to hit
Our beloved
the
Chief
parry.
Don't get
Being a
too
little
drunk tonight, okay?
My darling sister has arrived. She'll kill me if I don't say goodbye.
Trying to be a little too hard on myself trying to get that perfect parry timing because I want the counterattacks. I want to, especially if they're just doing a regular attack, one hit would be great. Because if they're just doing regular attack, that's one strike, that's one parry button press if I can get the timing right. But I should start out learning patterns with dodge. That is a very good bit of input.
The Chief Counselor honors us with her presence. What? Still mad I'm going?
This is the definition of a fool's quest. My brother's not usually a fool.
I've heard you say otherwise.
You and I both know the
Thank you
political
for the vote of
complexities
confidence.
that necessitate the expedition. It's vital for morale, but it's a bloodless guillotine is what it is.
You should put that in your speech. Very motivating. They might just find a guillotine for you too.
There are so many things you can contribute to here in Lumiere that'll have a real
Yeah,
impact.
she definitely doesn't want him going.
You're doing great work, really. Getting things ready for the last generation. You've got it well in hand here. Let me do my part out there. And
Like
win
that
us a
they have
chance to
their the titling for that is the last generation.
We're never going to see each other again.
Well, you're so busy anyway. I barely see you.
Just take care of Mayel, okay? Can't believe you're letting her go with you.
Me? You're her guardian too. You stop her.
We're her guardians, not her jailers.
Oh,
She really wants
so
off
you
this
really
island.
wanted him to be the one.
Don't you have a speech to give?
You mean the one you so kindly wrote for me?
Just suggestions.
Huh?
I thought it might help
Look at
you.
that.
I do. Understand? I just... Anyway. Yeah, time for my speech.
Proceed to Emma's speech. This will conclude the festival and Expedition 33 will depart. Proceed to Emma's speech. No. Game persists in this state forever. Ooh, cutscene time. Sorry, not cutscene. This is cinematic.
Expeditioners. The Sword of Lumiere. We honor your dedication. We do not take for granted that you dedicate your final year of life to keeping hope alive for all of Lumiere. Some of you are leaving to change the world. Others to discover the secrets of our universe. Some to protect loved ones. Others to find meaning in our all-too-short lives. As you sail into the unknown, know that Lumiere stands with you.
I'm gonna have this person write
When you
speeches
battle
for
the Paintress,
real-world ceremonies.
know that Lumiere fights with you.
Yeah, I like that.
Let the
Good
stones
speech.
of her monolith crumble.
Oh yes.
Let her body lie at the end of the world. Unable to paint another death. Let the stars no longer be hidden by her oppressive silhouette. Let the world once again watch the sun rise without the shadow of her cursed figure.
No.
May the wind of renewal take
wait
you
till
to the ends of the earth.
sound design on the music is popping off. Ooh, listen to them drums!
Thanks to you. Expedition 33.
Damn, that was more. I haven't felt that kind of in-game motivation from a speech since like original not Halo, the other game with Guardians. Why is my brain blanking out on the title? Probably because I haven't played it in years. Damn. My brain really is Swiss cheese right now. Oh well. Either way, that also gives a good signifier that it's been a long time since I've been moved by a game speech. I like it. So, what I'm thinking right now is that not much is known about this giant goddess figure in the distance. All that is known is that it seems like annually she changes that number and counts down, and I'm thinking that anyone that is that number, age, or older gets Thanos'd. And thus the quote-unquote last generation would be whatever generation is
You're old. How did you survive the Gommage?
Oh. Hello,
Which
Master
expedition are you
Skywalker.
from?
Not an expeditioner. Instant beheading.
Fall back!
So do we just call your sword the guillotine in this instance? Oh man, and food's about to get here soon too. I might not even like pause the game here. I might actually just eat slightly off camera. Just put my head down. I don't want to see where everything's going. I don't want to stop this again. Shit got real, really fast.
What the fuck? Who the fuck was that?
Laird! What do we do now?
Regroup at the rally point. The Indigo Tree.
Our character seems injured. Ooh, I forgot to turn off studio mode, but it's not going to change anything for you guys. It's just a visual thing. Wow, you got yoinked. Is that Fishing Garrett from YouTube? Did he think that you were a snake? Ooh. Oh, this is a great character slash monster reveal. What?
Keep going!
That thing looks really fucking cool. Gone. Like that. You just got Kuma'd. Oh shit. Oh. Dedge. What a way to start the first act. Hell yeah. Consider me sufficiently, like, ready for this. And by ready for this, I mean, like, I'm ready to experience this, not like I'm going to be a super badass. Was it the Guardians of the Galaxy game was the previous game? What? For what? No, it wasn't. When I meant Guardians, I meant, like, Destiny. Destiny. That was the name of it. That's the name of the game. Destiny, because your characters are guardians, they have the ghosts, blah, 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 yeah. Yeah, no, like I told Williams, like, a lot of people have been telling me about this game, and I knew that when it got your attention and you had to bring it to me, Ari, I was like, okay, yeah, no, that means I'm definitely gonna have to bump this up the list. Brother is somehow alive. Good job, Gustav. Did that thing just send you to meet God? Was that God? Why is your heart going nuts? I don't have any healing items, man, so you better be okay. Does he have a panic disorder of some sort? Because 100% I've had those moments. Homeboy's being a little too relatable. Also, I love that I can get a really good look at his arm in this. Hang on, just checking something. Oh my god, okay. Sorry, I was checking text messages. Had a couple missed ones. This is a beaut. I love when there's like bioluminescent wildlife and trees and stuff like that. Bioluminescence is an amazing feature that exists in the real world that is very seldom seen in a lifetime. I put the graphics on medium. Why does shit look so damn good? Alright, maybe a little up there if it's a little goofy, but like everything is still looking really phenomenal. Go in the water. Is there anything in the water? There is. Exploration. Ho! More chroma. Did I just see like a sweeping light? Nope, that's actual lighting. God lights, so to speak. It reads as anxiety, at least me, and I would 100% have the same reaction in this. Yeah, it's like, that was a very traumatizing thing that happened, and to still be in a state of panic, shock, or something like that because of it is completely reasonable. I'm glad that they're able to kind of show that, and show how someone would try and, like, handle that situation if they know that they are prone to such things. Really appreciate that. Alright, so there are kind of invisible boundaries and limits imposed. So I can't just kind of go around willy-nilly. Makes sense. If y'all hear my phone go off, it's because the food is just about here, and they might not try and bring it all the way up, though they definitely should. Expedition status. You can briefly check the expedition status and use a chroma elixir to recover health without interrupting exploration. Okay. So kind of like an active menu. Run, free aim, oh, I can just kind of strike randomly like this? Hell yeah. Name of the current area, expedition's current objective, and bindings for exploration. Current health of the expedition, which would be all the people I have. I have 1 health. The current amount of chroma elixirs. If the expedition is in bad shape, use a chroma elixir to fully heal all members. Hold Q to use a chroma elixir. Or triangle, I'm sure. Nice. Didn't matter that I didn't have a healing item, they just kind of gave me that. Which, nice. I'm gonna be on the lookout for, oh, press R2 to run. Yeah, oh, look, I learned something. No, I know about that. This looks like a combat area, and I think it might be with whatever that guy is right there. I was trying to use the free aim, and it didn't really do anything for me there. Why can't I run? Oh, because they are making me walk up to the point where I'm going to be introduced to another enemy. Ooh, I love this construct looking thing. It's like a construct that merged with nature and... Oh, alright, this is cool. Where did that come from? America, explain! Free aim shots are a good way to hit flying enemies as well as target an enemy's weak point. I see, so I have to go ahead and shoot this dude in the head. It's a Lancelier. There's probably gonna be like mods that let me... Oh, it's gone. Interesting. So I get one good shot at that. Let me use Lumiere's Assault now. I don't know why it's changing back to keyboard and mouse. Woo! Oh, that's why I've been practicing trying to do the parry. Oh, that was satisfying. I got too excited on that one. God damn. Happy about that one. And food's almost here. It's like having a little reward. Ugh, so good. Let me double check, make sure that they haven't tried and send a message. Nope, nothing so far. I love their imagery and everything. Their panning shots, like everything is really, really beautiful. By the way, there's going to be another really amazing, visually amazing game that the Blitch Witch, my friend Stacy, has gone ahead and shown me when I went to visit a couple days ago, and I'm absolutely entranced by what I saw, and I want to play it, but I'm going to keep our order. It will be the next like out of cycle game. So basically, once we finish Resident Evil 7 or 8, depending on how long each one takes, they said they provided a photo, and if it's in the lobby, then that means I'll have to go down and get that. Nope, it is at the door. Wonderful. I'll be back in 1 sec. I need to go ahead and grab that, and once I have a plate of food in front of me, I'll go ahead and start the camera back up, because honestly, I don't care if people see/hear me eating. This game is kind of taking my attention, which might be problematic for me trying to wait for streams to play it. BRB. my microphone slightly more away from me so that way y'all don't hear me chewing, but I am here. Chatting screen have it a little lower. Nah, that's fine. I can just lean forward and eat, and that will be off cam enough. So, my word. I need to clear the clutter on my desk real soon. As well just clear all of it. I feel like I might wind up in another fight here soon. I also like that you can see the enemies in advance. I'm not noticing any like Final Fantasy style random combat system where they just kind of like shatter the reality and there's enemies right there, enter fight. Okay. I will find that as soon as I check around. So the interact button is what we'd basically call a context sensitive button, where it's kind of a universal mediator for various actions as opposed to making individual bindings for things. That's a lot of bodies. Yeah, I wouldn't have anything to say about seeing this with no one else around to talk to either. Because, like, this is just kind of sitting here and absorbing the reality of everything. Like, every one of these people were just like us that got off, that went on a boat, trying to do a thing, and it's just corpses lining this place all the way down, and this is the beginning. That is a daunting thing. The way they stage that is really nice. Perfect time for me to eat some more. Were some of those Expedition 33 people already? Or was that just showing his armband? Why are they like cocoon? I'm sure that will be revealed. I'm gonna have this image in my mind quite a bit now, because now I'm curious as to what the fuck is happening. Why are you... Oh. I see. Oh, I see. Yeah, he's very, very, very... more than distraught. This is more than mild dysthemia. And a difficult struggle.
You do that, we both die. Hey. Fucking hell. Wake up, Gustav.
Lune. The others.
I know. left. You don't get to die.
Survivors go.
It's just a matter of time before we're already dead. Look around, look.
This is not a foregone conclusion. When one falls, we continue. Get up.
Yep.
We need to find a safer place. There are Nevrons around.
Lucian.
This is not the place.
Yeah, that's called shock, trauma, and definite PTSD post-survival. Wow, I love their creature design. Oh my god.
It's about time we test it in real conditions.
She is a barefoot baddie. Look at them putting the grippers on display like that.
Puta.
Alright, so that thing's gonna have a shield slam that does a shockwave. Good little hint about that. Oh, wrong button. Yep. Lumiere assault. Wait a minute. I think I should aim at this first. Yep. Ooh! I don't mind if I do. I mean, we'll do that later. I mean, good number. Oh, I just realized that it's a skill check. I just finally got to see it fast enough. My eyes are finally getting used to the speed of that. Okay, so what I'm seeing is 4 different magic types and a universal magic type. Yeah, anytime I see skill checks now, it's just like my years of DVD training have finally come to fruition. The gen checks, all of the gen checks, the ruined skill checks, all those matches against the Doctor have prepared me. All of it. So, I find it interesting that when I was looking at the weapons, it said element, and then it showed, like, the weapon type as an element. And here, elements are, which are very obviously elements, they're called stains, but specifically elemental stains. That's interesting. Possibly, but for right now, this is what I am being shown. And so, ooh, we get to see skills, low fire damage that applies 3 burn. Okay. Ice Lance and Immolation generates 1 ice stain and 1 light stain. Use Ice Lance to generate stains. Interesting. Okay. And it does medium ice damage, slows the target, which means, well, slow generally means that their place in the timeline gets slowed down. So that's gonna be fun. Yeah! Now that I see the skill checks, my powers are enhanced. Okay, so there's affinities, so we have weaknesses, resistances, nullifications, absorptions. Excellent. I liked whatever the little, I saw something pop up above her on the right. I'll have to get a closer look at it later. Slow is a debuff that reduces the speed of character by 25%. Expedition counter. Some enemies can attack the whole expedition at once, so I have to parry and execute expedition counter. Ooh! Hey, yo! Alright, whoever designed the combat, fantastic. I'm really liking what I'm seeing. Lune now has 1 ice stain and 1 light stain. Immolation will consume the ice stain to deal increased damage. Light stains will be consumed with no corresponding elemental... Right. So I don't have a fire stain, so it's just going to use the light stain I produced with the ice lance. I missed that one. I wasn't looking because I was looking to the right. So that stain, I watched it convert to a fire stain. And if that thing didn't die from the damage initially, it would have died from the damage over time more than likely because it was low enough. Cool. Gain 1 AP on perfect dodge once per turn. Dodger. Is that a new skill? Is that a Pictos? I think I finally got one. Cool.
We did it, Gustav. Let's see if your invention lives up to its reputation, shall we?
The Lumina extractor or converter?
It really works. We're not dead yet.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Come on. There might be other survivors at the indigo tree.
So there's a red and white tree, there's an indigo tree. Do they just kind of name the colors, name the trees off of what they see about them plainly? Do we not know what type of trees these actually are? Increased character stats, higher level Pictos grant better stats. They also provide passive effects called Lumina. So I got, okay, so Dodger is going to increase speed by 12, critical rate by 3%, and 1 AP on perfect dodge once per turn. Okay, that's good to know. I do like her look more. I might vibe with running around with the free grippers with the Pictos tattoos all over it. AKA she's a badass. And I like it. Alright, so Pictos. Nice. And journal from Gustav's apprentices. Nice. Nope, I did the wrong thing. Let me go to Gustav. She's got spells. I want him to have the Dodger for right now. And I know that when I get more, I'll try and keep them balanced out. Yeah, seeing the other homie just down and out already, that almost took him out completely. And it's a very, very understandable fear. She can her sprint is a fly. Yeah, no, I'm playing her as often as possible. There ain't no way that I'm gonna forego being able to just vibe and fly places. Are you kidding me? I love it because it also kind of reinforces the whole magic is just science we haven't figured out yet. And it looks like these guys figured some pretty cool shit out. Okay, can I get jumps? Yeah, I can get some jumps. I got some hops. But we ain't got no Judy hops. Alright, let's get at it. Nice barrel roll. Automatic crouch. Okay. Interesting. So that means that there could be areas that, like, if I see that I could try and crouch through it, I wouldn't be able to try it myself. I'd just have to go ahead and go with it. No need for shoes when you can float like a fair... You're right. I was wondering why she just had the grippers out on display, but now it makes sense. Find expedition flags set up by previous expeditions. Expedition flags allow you to heal, recharge your items, learn new skills, and allocate your character's attribute. Characters gain 1 skill point and 3 attribute points per level. Okay, that's all excellent information. Now I know what to do for my level ups and everything else. Ooh, will resting restore my chroma elixir? Probably. Let's take a look at upgrading attributes. Oh, okay, I see. Interesting. And I like that they're highlighting on the right what each of these will affect. So vitality is health and attack power, might is just attack power, speed and defense is with agility, and defense is with defense and critical rate. Really? The critical rate can be affected by defense? Okay. Increases the chance of dealing critical hits with them. So luck increases speed and critical rate. I think we'll go for health and attack power. And a little defense there to reduce incoming damage. So that way I won't lose against my sister in the future. Edit attributes before saving it? Yeah. And, oh, skill points. No skill points available. I haven't leveled up yet. Okay, cool. But this is my first look at the skill tree, too, so... Interesting. I'll let it explain it to me once I have the ability to actually unlock a skill. We'll rest for now. I want to see if that... Yeah, that does restore the chroma elixir. Nice. And I saw that it did a save, and I'm going to go ahead and pause real quick and hit the BR back screen because I want to grab some more pizza. More food is good. Alright, so you said depending on weapon, it takes different stats to increase your damage and power. Yeah, I figured that's kind of like similar to what they did in, what do you call it, the Elden Ring, I think? And lots of other games, obviously, but that's the most recent one that I can remember that people would be able to draw a direct correlation to. Dodger is currently in use. She can't do anything with that. We have no new weapons. None of that. Ah! So I can assign that once I've mastered the Pictos, and it's mastered after winning 4 battles with it equipped. Luminas are learned for all characters at the same time and can be activated by multiple characters. Okay, that's awesome. The amount of available Lumina points shown here. Each Lumina costs a specific amount of points to activate. There are more points. The more points the character has, the more Lumina they can activate at the same time. Hell yeah. Each character gains 1 Lumina point per level, and more can... Okay, cool. So the Lumina points can expand, and they'll probably be skills that take up more points per assignment. So we'll see how this goes. Filtering and sorting. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We don't have enough to worry about filtering and sorting for right now. I do feel like there should have been level up for Luna. No? Wardrobe? Interesting. Wasn't really anything there. Alright. And yeah, it makes sense that there's no level ups because we're still level 1. I guess the other Expedition member skills might just kind of auto-assign, or maybe I just wasn't at the right spot. I don't think Expedition 33 is a true indie game. It was funded by a co-owner named Kepler Interactive. It is not independently made. They outsource the work for the animations. Fine, doesn't need to be like an indie-made game, but like what they're showing me is really, really good work. Like I said, I don't care really who made the game as long as it is a good game. My problem with a lot of big companies and stuff is that they aren't putting out good games. They're putting out games that are trash and basically just reskinned shops themed to their aesthetic choice of quote-unquote game. If the gameplay is bad and nothing else is really good about it except for your skins, then you're just an online shop, in my opinion. Ooh. Okay. I see. Gotcha! So what's my advantage here? Yes, first strike. Alright, so let me go ahead and shoot the bow. Nice. Now we can back up, and I will try and do a regular attack on this one.
A storm is coming.
And I need some stains, so let's do this. I think to this one.
Ice.
Ooh, if I had hit the perfect skill point, it probably would have died. Woo! You tried to do the quick attack. Too bad. Oh, attack slowly. Damn. That slow attacks are always the ones that will mess with me the most. Big sad. Well, I may as well go ahead and overcharge because it's going to be gone anyway. Goodbye. Weak. We got a level up. We got the first of 4 1 battles for Dodger, and we got a weapon. Ooh! But it does need at least agility D. Let's see. Can you use it? Yes, he can. Cool. Not sure what my agility level is actually at for him.
An advantage.
That is an advantage. Sorry, an advantage. Cave. Found a cave. Look at that, another expedition member. Whoops. Oh, new Pictos, critical burn. 25% increased critical chance on burning enemies. You don't say. You don't say. Perfect. What? You think you're gonna hit me? You think? Oh, hit me, Mike! I don't know if he got me first. Nope. Alright, let's clean up again. I was thinking about if I wanted to try and use her aim ability, but I think I'm still using this for right now.
A storm is coming.
And let's use the Ice Lance on this one, I want to hit that perfect skill check and oh my, so close. Lined up. Out of here. Back slowly. Yeah. Now. Sweet. She has her level up. We have an extra thing on Dodger. One for critical burn. Sweet. Oh, wait, that's right. Level ups. I have to go ahead and take care of that for Sr. Gustav. See? No? Where the heck was the, menu? Oh, wait, that's right. I had to do it at the flags, the expedition flags. Right. I remember. I'll have to either wait until I find another expedition flag, or... Alright, I see a path going up there. I see that as the obvious path they want me to take. But... Okay, yeah, I can't get up there. They've blocked that. See something kind of up there. So I might have to cross over from wherever this is leading me. Yeah, more.
An advantage.
A little bit more chroma. Now, about getting whatever that item is that's up there, though. Because this doesn't look like it's letting me up, and I don't have the ability to use a grapple anymore, it seems. Or at least I'm not seeing any grapple points. And the only time we were able to get up on this side was up here, and I don't recall seeing grapples in the area. Wait a minute. Did we climb up on surfaces that we are... I do remember climbing up on the box. That's why I'm like, okay, no. There's nothing there. Nothing that I can use here, at least. Alright. Time for me to progress. I know, there's probably people screaming internally.
Looks abandoned.
Oh, okay. Color rarity demonstrated can be used at camp to upgrade weapons to level 3. It's a chroma catalyst, so they we have rendering problems. If not rendering problems, then we've got things that are just kind of floating for some reason. And they're collidable. Why are these? Is there going to be an intricate jump puzzle with very, very tiny floating things? That'd be cool.
The indigo tree is not too far from here. If anyone else made it, they'll regroup there.
Yeah.
It does look like a fair amount of just things floating. Oh, you want me to interact with rope? Fantastic. I will absolutely do that. But you can't control how I interact with that rope. Ha ha! Oh, that was kind of dark. Never mind. Ignore I said that. We're just going to use this rope as intended. Okay, so path down, evident. Not wanting to use it yet, because look at this. A winding path, friends. And what looks like, maybe I could jump up on that ledge. No, I don't think so. But I might be able to drop down to it from there. No, that's also blocked off.
Well, that will help.
The mystery is solved. We found the spot. Oh, wait a minute. I can break him! Guys, that just changed the game for me. Oh!
Wow.
Energy
that will
tint
help.
shard. Ooh. So I can tint things. That poor woman. I will see to it that the remnants of her legacy will be put to use. Now the question is, okay, so that was there, and my only route is to go back up. Yeah, got it. Oh, the fracture really fucked up time and space for some place. Yeah.
Yeah. The continent.
I wouldn't have known it was from the
The
fracture,
indigo
but
trees over there.
I guess that can kind of be assumed that the fracture would be similar to, like, other games that have a huge cataclysmic event, like the Great Sundering and things like that. Oh. No thank you. That just tried to consume me. What's this?
An advantage.
Is that what it is? An advantage? Lovely voice. Alright, I should probably use that expedition flag now that I actually notice it there. It's money, and money is power, and power is the advantage. Yeah, you're right. There we go. This is what I wanted. Learn skill. Okay, so we have Overcharge, we have Lumia's Assault. So next is Powerful. Applies Powerful to 1 to 3 allies, increasing the damage they deal for 3 turns. Gives 0 to 2 charge. Interesting. Deals low single target lightning damage, 1 hit, and applies Mark. Interesting. Ooh. Okay. I see some interesting combos that they're trying to line up for use. Let's go ahead and get this skill right here. We have Marking Shot. It's automatically assigned. Nice. And let's go ahead and go over to her and see what we've got here. We've got Immolation. We've got Lance. Healing Light. Yeah. Yep. Low earth damage to all enemies. I do like an AoE option. Although this one is Thunderfall, deals medium lightning damage to random enemies, and it could trigger an additional hit for crits. And this one adds 2 types of stains. These all look really cool, actually. All right, let's go ahead and go with the heal for now, and then I'll worry about AoE damage later. I feel like we'll be doing like one-on-one fights with enemies, or not one-on-one since we have multiple characters on one enemy at a time. So we're gonna be stacked in our advantage for a little bit. That'll give me time to get the AoE abilities. Let's increase his agility by 2, and I want to increase his luck as well. Should it be might? No, keep it at luck. There we go. And for you, oh, this increases your attack power and speed when your luck is increased. So we're gonna focus that a little bit and give you a little bit of might, because I'm sure that will help with your specific type of combat as well. Up a little over vitality. Okay. I do like that the items are, by the looks of it, refreshable. Oh, you saw me? Nah, I saw you first. Yeah. Ooh. No, I'll stick with the Lumiere Assault for now. I want to try the other move on the next enemy I see.
A storm is coming.
I need to time moves better too. That was Booty Cheek. Ice Lance this. Wait, yeah, no, Ice Lance is actually super effective against this. Jump. That's right. Sweet. Their label for the X button says "We continue." I love that. That should be my third fight with Dodger and my second fight with her Enhancer. I should be able to share both of their Luminas with one another once I've got them unlocked.
That will help.
Upgrade weapons to level 3, hell yeah. Wait a minute. I saw that door or window over there and I was like, what is that? Okay. I finished my food. Let me put this plate away. And I'll be right here. I'm not even going to hit the be right back screen. Because I'm never coming back. I'm kidding. Right here. Oh. Alright. There's the enemy that I want to try out my new abilities on, I think. But first...
Well, that will help.
More money. Is there anything that I can... Ooh, wait. Oh, I thought I saw something glowing over here. I did not. Or I might have been glowing, but not in the... Wait, is that a path down? No. It couldn't / shouldn't be. Woo! What a hit. Alright, so let's hit the marking shot. Take him down. Hit the perfect. Mark is a status effect that increases the next damage received by the character by 50%. Mark only affects one instance of damage. Okay, so that goes ahead and on attacks that hit multiple times. So the next shot will deal 50% more, huh? I like that. And Dodger is completed, and we got level ups for both. Nice. I wonder if this has the Souls-like mechanic, since they do have the enemies that just kind of resolve and they flag resting points. I'm thinking that by using the resting point, that it will bring enemies back to life. Which means that I could potentially continue playing the game and improving on my own without making any actual progress, and do that off stream and just kind of farm areas by going around and constantly doing that whenever I'm wanting to experience the game and not, you know, skip over parts that I would want to stream for you guys. So we made it through there. I want to test my theory. Alright. see. That needs 2 skill points to unlock that one, so we're just going to unlock Powerful for right now. And we know that that's going to basically auto-assign itself. I should have gone ahead and checked her skills. We'll take the Earth Rising now. Nice. Alright, and now we go to upgrade attribute, and I'll go ahead and give him another point in agility, vitality, and defense. Hit that upgrade. I wish I could give you a little something for mental fortitude, my man, because you are going through it. Give another 2 points there, another 1 point there. I know I'm kind of making her glass cannon-y, but it feels like she would benefit from glass cannon style build. That's rest and see. Do enemies return? They do. I can farm. I can fight! I'm gonna farm to max level before the next stream. No, I'm kidding. You can't do that. No, I have other shit I gotta do. But it would have been interesting. Alright, I want to practice getting these X mark skill checks, but this marking shot will help. Dealing with her! I think I messed it up. I did. But I can still L2 aim and hit a fire shot right there. Nice! Okay, so Ice Lance won't be useful there, but... Oh yeah, no, I can't really do anything. Except this one. So we'll do this one.
Feel the burn.
I missed that one. Yeah. Too late. Whoopsies. My bad. We're just gonna regular attack it. Good win, but we could have gotten a 20% bonus for not getting hit. Shame. Okay, so we now have at our disposal some real Lumina. Oh, so critical burn needs 5 in order to equip, but for now, nice. And once it's unlocked, I don't need it for other stuff. I could technically unequip this, but it's giving me speed and crit rate. I think I could give the speed to her, though, because she can actually benefit a bit more from it. So... clear slot. There we go. And this one gives speed 8 and crit rate 6. I think I'll give her Dodger for higher speed, a little less crit rate, and I'll give him the other one just as stat boost since they have the what do you call it already. And I can go in here and give myself Dodger. And I can't give myself critical burn with her without giving her 2 more points, which, honestly, I might just do that. I know I have the items for it. Yeah, see? Interesting that they won't let me do the thing, though. Do I have to consume it from another menu? Oh well. Killed that one. I kind of want to go back here and try it again by giving myself a quick rest. I know I shouldn't be farming already, but I can't seem to help it. I want to get better. I'm not intentionally trying to farm. I'm trying to get better at the combat aspects because they are going to be really key. No marking shot this time. We're just going to shoot that out. And regular attack.
Chrome is flowing.
And let's use the Ice Lance.
Ice shot.
It would have set perfect if I hadn't missed. regular attack. Shut up. Ah! Accidentally X'd out of that. I didn't see if there was anything good that happened. Oh. Oh, man, food was really good. Probably ate a little too quick. Nothing new? Soundtrack's still popping off. I'm loving the vocals and everything. That looks like a boss. That looks like it should very well be a boss fight. Or like it was something that definitely should not have been effed with and took a lot of people to un-F around with. Look at that. God, that is really, really pretty. Alright. It's not a boss fight, at least I don't think. It hasn't tried to attack us. And actually, let me see if just... Yeah, cool. It's not going to do anything. Ah, I see. Yeah. Go ahead. Prove to me I'm right. I know it. No. How dare you? You made that so, like, obviously a climbing point. Why? Why? Designer, why you do this? Oh. Another rope. Oh, we have our aerial targets finally. That earthquake ability I got won't do shit. I should have gotten the lightning one. That was weird. I saw the little, they look like wind chimes. Blocked, countered, nearly one shot. Didn't quite get that one, right? Flying enemies evade most damage from attacks or skills. Shooting is more effective against these enemies. Try and shoot at the... Okay. We shall do that. Oh. Interesting. Dodge. Almost was able to get the no damage. But not quite. What's here? Nothing? Really? But there's bodies. There's always something to be found on bodies. Looks like to the right is guaranteed progression, and up there might be like side pathing, maybe? It does look like there's a big enemy over there. I like big enemies. Nah, up definitely looks like it's progression based. To the right is exploration.
This one looks dangerous.
Really? Well, have at thee. Chromatic Lancelier. Okay. Then let's possibly marking shot. I keep forgetting that comes up so quickly. Let me just regular attack for now. Get ready. Slow attack. Alright, so I probably should have dodged. Oh, he had a two-parter attack. And that thing is indeed very dangerous. I probably should have listened. The expedition hath failed. We died. That was planned. Game over. Loads up new characters. Expedition 32. Oh, that would be crazy. A game that only gave you a limited amount of times to get game overs before it just, like, never worked again. Ugh. That's some Banksy level shit. Chromatic enemies are much stronger than one. Okay, cool.
This one looks dangerous.
So perfection or nothing? I'm gonna keep trying it then. Because now I have a challenge. I think I'm just gonna do that and then use the Luminous assault. So his skill checks are slower than hers.
Ice.
Yeah, for sure they're slower. Bruh, I definitely hit the button, but alright, it's okay. I still need to get timing right. Can't be right every time. I do not have enough for this. Oh wait, I can revive. Let me give it an attempt here.
I won't waste this.
Yeah! Almost! I should have tried to dodge that second one. We are both.
I'm ready.
Attacks quickly. We got a counter finally.
Let's push forward.
And possibly do another Ice Lance. I might want to do a Healing Light. No, I want to do Immolation with the extra damage on it.
Feel the burn.
Yeah. Attacks quickly. And I missed the quick hit. Damn, skill check speed depends on the skill. She has some skill with slow checks too. Oh, okay. So it's not person based, it's skill, like the actual skill that's being used. Interesting. That's a good bit of information. Okay, so they gave me like a little save here, but I don't have the flag. I could just go back down and find a flag to touch, but oh, can I climb up here? Is there anything on this? Can I do anything with this? This looks really pretty. Can I break it? I can't break it.
This one looks dangerous.
Yeah, it does. And it is. And we're still gonna keep trying it. I don't want to let this thing get the best of me entirely. Not entirely. Nice. And we need the Ice Lance to get yourself prepped. We got a perfect finally. You attack slowly. I did not react quickly.
You don't get to die yet.
Nice. And I really keep on messing up that second hit. Yeah. Rip. I'm gonna keep dying here for a bit. Sorry if that bugs you. Not really though. I have a feeling like there's good shit to get from this. It's just a matter of... It's probably tracking how many times I die too. Like most games that are like this, it's got this Soul style
This one looks dangerous.
thing going for it. You wait for me to pass a certain point to try and get that item before you freak out, don't you? Nope, you don't even chase me.
Nice.
So it's just chroma that I can get there, and there's nothing actually really nice hidden here. Unless the really nice thing is in that enemy that I would then defeat. Yeah, it would probably be a really cool Pictos. I could assume that that would be the case. We'll try it. More and more and more. The battle music is a jam too. Let me not let that fall by the wayside here. Hey, I got one of them to be perfect. I hit the skill check, but it was just a tad early. Slow. Okay, I dodged that time. I didn't even try and use the parry. I went for the dodge, and it just said, yeah, no, I don't care. You die. Okay. So be it. Nope. We want to try that revival. I honestly, after beating this thing, would check to see if it comes back after doing my thing. Hey, we finally got the timing right. After going through a flag after killing this, I want to see if it comes back. Because, wow, this thing is pretty nutty. I almost feel like attacking those roots that are glowing on it should also count as crit points, but I don't think it would be. It doesn't make sense for them to be. Okay. Attack slowly. Yeah! I think I'm figuring out the point that I need to, you know, hit properly. So overcharge is 4, and how much do I have? 5, so I can shoot it once before I do something. Alright. Shoot it in the dick once. And then we overcharge all over his face. Do the thing. With a perfect... Oh, I missed the second one. But it's broken. That was a lot of damage. Oh, she said that it hurts. Yeah, I do not doubt it. I want to see what her heal does. Besides, obviously.
I'm ready.
Oh, come on, man. She's about to do her thing for the first time, and you just outright stab her? Fucked up, bro. And now you're gonna go ahead and get a sneaky hit on me? You bastard. I was doing so good. I must have gotten too confident. Oh, man. So, in this game, it's not altruism that is death, it is overconfidence that is death. Got it. I will absolutely, pay attention to that. No, I won't.
This one looks dangerous.
Yeah, I know. We're still gonna smack it. I feel like this combat music might wind up stuck in my head as memorably as Final Fantasy VII combat music. I'm gonna be honest, this is a bop. Yeah. Pop, 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 pop. Weakness. So, why? No, I won't use this yet. I'll wait until... No. No, I need it. I need him up. Quick. Dodge is definitely the right choice there. And I still need AP to do anything with him, so we're just going to attack. And now it's going to attack. And I really should have just dodged. I don't want to use the Lumiere Assault yet. I want to be able to overcharge next turn if I can. Nice. What? Okay. Whew. I held my breath, actually. Let's overcharge.
We're going to come off.
No stun this time. Okay. Interesting. Again. Okay. Oh yeah, because it's alright, I see. I messed up. And I messed up again. Dang. More. More. I also don't want to, like, kill this thing if I have a character dead, to be quite honest. I have a feeling that they would, you know, keep the experience limited to those that survive the encounter. Because that would make sense to me. If you live, you gain the EXPs and the goodness. Man, you can't even destroy a tent with your stuff. Let's see what his does. Oh, so he does the same thing. Interesting. Let's see if there's any kind of luck difference. Alright. Let's pop that out. Ruby aerosol. And next is hers. Do that, and do that. Nice. Perfect. And now we have to worry about the attack. I messed up that timing and I knew it the second I hit the button. At least, at the very least, I can tell when I know for sure. Yeah, that was entirely my bad. I effed that up.
I won't waste this.
I also feel like I can definitely bind the controls for this to my Azeron keyboard and have a good time. And not if I keep on messing up and not paying attention and talking when I should be dodging. Big RIP. Okay.
I'll do it.
You attack slowly. This is the one hit. Let's see. Nope. Couldn't parry attack. Yeah, my death count's gonna be insane for this game. I can already tell. It's already more deaths than I've gotten in several Resident Evil games. At least legitimate deaths. I want to clarify that, because before someone goes through my Resident Evil stuff and says, "Oh yeah, well this just looks like lack of skill."
This one looks dangerous.
I know it's dangerous. I'm still gonna keep trying. I know it's probably not fun to watch me flounder at this, but it's fun for me. It's a flounder. Oh, there is a skill turn. I forgot about that. But that's not what I want to do. Aerosol. I called those backwards, but what's the point? Starting to get a little better with the skill checks. Again, with that. Must have been like a frame too early is what I think. Like, that was so close to the exact same way that I did it before that it was working fine. Nope, wrong one. Revive tin, yep. Do the thing. Use up. And now we have to hit this guy again. I can feel that that one definitely was early again. Thank you. A little something there. Oh. Alright. We'll hit him with that. It's gonna attack slowly. And I'm hoping to use the mark on it before I overcharge it. So let's mark. Attack slowly. And I mess up. I feel like the marked version, a marked overcharge attack would have probably killed it there too. I think that's going to be the route I try and go, is to use the mark to prep the big last hit.
This one looks dangerous.
I don't think I got any other gear for these guys that would have made them better for this point either, so this is a good challenging fight, even early on. Nice. Double perfects. Okay. Triple perfect. Wrong time. It's like I'm hitting the button when I see him moving at certain points, and I'm mistiming which movement I'm supposed to be reacting to. Regular attack. Slowly attacking. Nice. feel like I can get it a little, hit it a little bit easier from certain angles. Giggity. Damn. My timing on that second hit is like abysmal. I don't know what it is. And that thing hitting so hard, like, I think I'm actually gonna go back and see about my getting the expedition flag to level up my characters and stuff right now. I'm kind of tired of dying on this thing when I know that I have the ability to strengthen myself just a little bit more before taking it on. Even if it means fighting that one thing again, that's fine, I don't care. Yep, go ahead. Come at me. I've been fighting something way stronger than you, and I am ready to F you up to get back to it. Don't you dare take any of my health either. I'm not. Nope, wrong one. Correct one. There. There. Nice. Finish him. Flawed. Mistimed, and because of that, take damage. Cool. Hate you. Chroma catalysts. Nice. And that's when I go to camp, but I haven't been to a camp. Until I can beat that thing without taking damage, I'm not going to proceed on to that other guy. And it's okay, we still have, like, 17 minutes for me to bang my head against this. First strike, great. There's that first strike. That's the wrong, no, that's the right button. I'm learning. No. Didn't get that second perfect. That's okay. So close.
Brace yourself.
I effed it up. That means we're fighting again. But I still get experience and stuff, so I guess that's to my advantage. In response to the text messages I just received, thanks. I do have occasional good ideas. And I have had that idea before, but it's something that, again, I shot down as quickly as I just did there, because it's kind of crazy to, in my opinion, give people a game like, you paid for this is yours, and then take it away from them for any reason. I personally find that crazy, and I hate that the industry is doing that with these, you know, licenses for games and stuff. But at the same time, if it were to be a special, unique, one-time thing, I can see that being actually kind of cool. I'm gonna marking shot it this time. And I got a perfect on it. Cool. That's how we kill it without taking damage. Oh yeah. And now we have the level up. So I can technically up some points for him, but not for her, not yet. I think I will get her leveled up by fighting this guy, and then hit the flag again, so that way we can hit the expedition flag so we can get our level ups done, and then I'll go back and fight the big thing, because I feel like we're doing a bit better here than we were before. Hell yeah. She has her level up, nice. So let's go back to get those level ups actually like assigned and see where it goes from there. I love seeing the like glowing white birds flying in the ravine below. That's really cool. Not enough skill points for anything new there, but I can unlock Thunderfall here. attributes. I'm going to give him... Honestly, more luck would be pretty cool. Oh, I'm seeing a lot of screen tearing and stuff that just happened. That was weird. Yeah. I'll drop it all in agility for now. Upgrade attributes for her. One there, and the rest... Nah. That's what I want. Give her some vitality, some extra health to survive with. Cap them both off. And then run through this guy just one more time. Hopefully just one more time as I now go and try and make my way back to the chromatic aberration.
Chrome is flowing. Ice, shut!
Battle loop, 108. I noticed that it didn't give me any of that chromatic chroma anymore for leveling up weapons. Right, so I go here. We have to go up and around. And now we are back here, go through here. Hopefully that hits the automatic save point so I can go back to continuing from that spot. Chromatic Lancelier, that's what it is, not a chromatic aberration. A chromatic aberration is something from a different game. Now the question is, do I want to marking shot him, or... I could also do this. I'm gonna try this. I actually haven't done it at all. Oh, it's only for one person? So 1 to 3 allies. Okay, so I can actually do multiples?
Let me help.
I see. I should have hit the X. Buffs damage by 25%. That's good to know. Nice.
Brace yourselves.
Quick attack. We got a good counter. We're gonna marking shot. Because I think I'm gonna hit him with her fire next. I cannot hit her with the fire next. That is my bad. Oh wait, it enhances the next thing of damage done, right? I effed up. Of course. Bring her back. Let's see if she survives. Hey, I could have tried to do the parry, but wasn't about to. Nice. I'm glad that he can survive a hit too. I just realized Thunderfall is also on this side here. Damn. No. Let's do this one again. Nice. Music sounds like FF15. Yeah, I mentioned before that it sounds like Final Fantasy music. The combat music is really good, and I'm gonna remember it for a while. So as a heads up, with counterattacks, you have to parry every attack in the combo. I know. Yeah, I know. I keep trying it because A, fingers sometimes will just do an autopilot thing, and B, I want to keep practicing for that perfect time. Just for myself. I need to, I guess, kind of that. I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do another marking shot. Nice. Uh-oh. I hit the button!
Let's push forward.
Anger. I have such anger.
Feel the burn. I'm ready.
Oh. I don't get it. I either hit the button too late or like a frame too early for that second attack constantly. For me personally, it would help if I could see the actual numbers for everything. Damn it, they put me back here, so now I have to make this climb a part of my thing. I love that little waterfall right there. That is so beautiful. Alright, I think we have maybe 1 or 2 more attempts at this thing's life before we should wrap up stream.
This one looks dangerous.
Come on. Oh, my neck decided to Rice Krispies. Pop. And I think we're actually going to work up our overcharge with the Lumiere Assault first. Yes.
A storm is coming.
And we need to start off with our Ice Lance here for the most part.
Take cover.
Slow attack. That I really effed up on again. That's so not good for me. It's a really bad start whenever I mess up on like the first attack or anything. Finally! Ugh. Okay. This thing I'm gonna need to regular attack a bit.
A storm is coming.
Do you need... No, you have something already set up. Wait. What about using... Ah, so I can already use Healing Word. Let's go ahead and use that. Nice! Nice. Okay, I think that actually gave her 2 light stains. I think I was misreading and misunderstanding what I had to do for that ability initially. So we're at 7 out of 10. So I think I need to... Actually... I still need a little more AP. I knew I effed it up. I almost cursed out loud just the second that I hit the button. I was like, that's not it. That was a nice crit. Alright. I'm gonna bank on surviving the next hit. And that's why I dodged for it. Alright. Let's finish you off with an overcharge, shall we?
Come on.
Ditch. Oh my god. Thank God. I'm mad that that she didn't survive to see it, because look at that huge experience difference now. Yeah, she definitely didn't get the XP for it, but look at that. We have Lancer M that leveled up. Augmented attack, 50% increased base attack damage. That's going to be nuts. And 5 color of chroma with 2 color catalysts. Hot damn. New Pictos obtained.
We can use that.
There's the weapon upgrade, and then I just picked up that the chroma catalyst was from the fight, I think. Yeah, that's the color of Lumina that came from the fight, and there's the chroma that I just grabbed up. Cool. Oh my god, we finally got through that guy. She's alive. That's right, we can do this. I should have done that. I don't know why I didn't do that sooner. What is that? Oh, hey, the free aiming. Alright, I'm definitely gonna be playing with that a bit as time progresses, for sure. Because now I feel like there's things that I can be shooting all over the place to have interesting triggered, like, things. Alright, let me not mess around with it too much. I gotta go ahead and get to the save and go ahead and prep outroing for y'all. Oh man, what a fight. There's the autosave. Amazing. And, oh, wow. Yeah, I'm just gonna bring us to this end screen. Woo! Man, do I think it's caused by the delays with the controller, the parry F-ups? It could be a little bit of a, like, the slight millisecond difference between when I'm hitting it and when the signal is received and sent through everything. That is a small possibility. It could also just be that I am hitting it like I often do with some of my Dead by Daylight skill checks, where I try and hit the perfect as it's the very first bit of the zone that shows up in a skill check. I wind up hitting it like just outside, like a pixel outside of where it needs to be, because my internal timings just like panic at the wrong moment. So it could just be slightly off timing. Either way, I can say very comfortably that I am already hooked on the gameplay. I am already hooked on the combat. I'm hooked on the look of the game. I am hooked on the story and the expressiveness and the emotions and the stories, and I want to know about the lore of this. I want to know who birthed it. I want to know its mama. I want to take them out to dinner. Like, goddamn. Alright. I think that wraps it up for right now. I look forward to the next stream, which won't be next Saturday. There may be a stream next Saturday, but the very next stream, because I'm now stoked to play the shit out of this, will be kind of whenever the hell I feel like it. So pay attention to the Discord. If you check the description of this video, you will see that there is an open Discord link there that'll let you into the channel, and then you can go ahead and find out, because I'll post it in the upcoming streams chat, or in general chat. And very often, Abman likes to go ahead and just kind of know when I'm on and post it in there. So, Abman, thank you for that. And while we're giving thanks, I'd like to give thanks to those that participated in the stream today, including but not limited to Abman, Williams, and Ariana. Thank you guys for being here very much. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for joining me on the beginning of our little journey here into Expedition 33. And I'll see you snowflakes in the next one. Stay frosty.